can't wait for that, bro.
Bro, I finally learned how to work that damn aux 22. So
Eagles fly. Boy, you know how we do this. Smitty up the field, Booby on the wheel. Jalen and AJ think how we put a steel fight. Eagles fight. Oh, you know we gon' do that. BG, big player, Bonte, Bradbury, pick 6 in the bag. Boy, sweaty on the line, flash that with him. Boy, the Kobe gon' get him, constant hit him. Boy, and my dog, big as my lot of switching names up. Should be Philly, got it sold up, bro. Why bars? Boys.
It's your boy, man. Yeah. Man. You got King, you got Coach with us. The rest of the Swoop Boys will fall in order, I guess. Fashionably late. You know how we do, man. Episode 27. Are you not enter? You know what? I can't even scream. I can't yell because I'm still in the hotel. So let me go ahead and pump the brakes on that. But are you entertained? Oh man! Shout out to Coach man for making that joke. That joke was funny, man. That was just funny. How are you doing, bro? What's going on?
I'm good, man. As you saw today, I've been playing around with Photoshop. So
you're hilarious with it. You're hilarious with it. What's up, cousin? What's going on, man? It's been a wonderful 2 weeks, man. It's been just, we wake up, smell the coffee, stretch out, you know what I mean? Get your pump up your chest, wear your gear.
Yeah.
And then you say fly, you fly, man. How you feeling?
I'm good, man. I wake up, of course I look at get up in the morning and it's good to see everybody hopping on the train. Like, hey, these boys is legit. Yeah, but I still got my little negative gripes. We'll get into that a little bit later. But
I'll get into that.
I'll take the W. W's the W.
Hey, I can't even front with you too, bro. I got some negative comments or thoughts. I should say thoughts on my mind as well, man. It's been the NFL season, man, it's not a sprint, it's a marathon. And it's hard to win in this league week from week, playing different teams, different schemes, going against coaches, great coaches and talented players. I think for the most I have to say about this is, just enjoy it, man. Eagle fans, just enjoy it because we can be at worse. We can be like the Colts. That's nuts, man. That is nuts.
The Jags leading the division.
That's nuts, man. You know what I mean? Cousin Jordan said the game was electric, felt like a playoff game. Yes.
Man. How was the game? I was kind of hella jealous of y'all.
Bro, I was doing
got to see Miss Slay in her little sequence dress and all that.
Yeah, I met Jennifer Slay. I met his mom. Shout out to Mama Slay. Man, bro, it was a star-studded event. All the stars came out. It was crazy. We had big homie E-Rock up in there. You know what I mean? My my lovely wife supported me in my Eagles.
Is that the Deuce or the Asante jersey she wearing?
She's wearing a Asante. I got her Asante jersey. So yeah, she knows what's up. And then, besides that, it was just funny to see Viking fans just, melt. It was just something. It was so funny to see the Viking fans melt.
No, I've been there though. You spend that money to go see your team play, and you take that L, and you gotta. Sure. But I've seen a couple interesting pictures on Twitter too. Looked like one Viking fan was about to risk it all and become an Eagles fan.
Yeah. I don't know if you've seen that. I would definitely want to get a toast out to the one dude that was basically like doing the skull chant.
Skull by himself.
He was doing skull by himself and then get everybody the bird. Yo, good for you, man.
That's a bold move.
That's a real bold move. And he got knocked out at the end of the game. But good for you. You got it off your chest. Yes, he did. He got knocked out.
Oh.
Yeah, somebody knocked his ass out. You don't do that in Philly, man. Come on, man. You've been here before. Come on now. Yeah, man. But man, Philly was great, man. It was great to be home. seen my friends, I seen some of my family, and yes, as my cousin Jordan just said, it was electric. Like from the show, from the word mark, from it just the football was back in Philadelphia, bro. It was so crazy. The tailgate. Shout out to 4th of July. Shout out to everybody that stepped out in Philly, man. Like, I said a post. I was like, if you ain't here, I don't know what you doing. If you an Eagles fan, I'm just saying. Well, people got to work. People got lives.
I was watching the game with Jennifer's brother, so
okay.
I know she from Oklahoma. So
I didn't know that.
Yeah, I didn't. And happened to be at Twin Peaks, and dude saw me sharing and was like, hey, that's my brother-in-law. I was like,
that's crazy.
Jennifer's your sister? He hopped right into the photos, and bro, he got pictures and videos of hanging out with Slay and Jennifer, and he got pictures of all the kids, and I'm like, all right.
That's what's up.
That's enough evidence to take your word for it. I tried to get a picture with him, but he was like, nah, no picture.
Oh, I got you. All right, I got my cousin Carl in there. Gannon has to go.
Actually, Carl, no.
Carl, I don't know what you was watching, but
I think Carl, you need to do what Gannon did and pay attention to the Swoop Boys, because Gannon did everything I said we were supposed to do.
Gannon did everything we said we wanted. We need a pass rush. That's most definitely need a pass rush. But I do want to say this: Fletcher Cox, he might be back. I'm not sure. He was winning one-on-one battles. It was a grind. He did get behind there. It's really disappointing to see this defense line not eat the way they should eat, though. It's really disappointing.
Kirk Cousins was getting the ball out kind of quick, though, so I won't put that on that front four.
Yeah, I give you that. But there was times where he should have been sacked, and he was getting away. Like that first down he made, I was like, Kirk Cousins just got a first down on us. It was nuts. But yeah, man, like what's really crazy though? Just like the Philadelphia love, bro, it was out there, man. Like you had everybody from James Harden getting the football from Slay. We had LaQuinta Bronson, Bradley Cooper, Bryce Harper, James Harden, as you just seen. I think who else was out there? It was pandemonium, man. It was crazy. It was crazy that everybody was out there. I think Michael Blackson was out there. I think the only person that we was missing was Meek Mill and Kevin Hart. Like it was nuts out there. When I tell you, like people were excited and all you heard was the Eagle chants and fly Eagle fly. I
heard they did the Phillies chant or go Phillies.
Yeah, they did the Phillies. They did the skull. The skull joint was bananas. Like I felt. All right, shout out to this lady, man. She was a little older lady, and I felt bad for her. Like she spent all this money. She was a really nice lady. She's like, "Oh, I'm from Minnesota. I always wanted to come to Philly. You guys are not as bad as," and I was like, "Yeah." Till this game start, man. That game started. We scored. It was a wrap. It was just like they were antagonizing her, and like we were like, I was like, y'all got to chill. And then she scored. She gets up and starts doing her dance. I said, "Oh, never mind. You're on your own on that one. You're on your own." It was a wrap. After that, I think she left like shortly after halftime. She left. She was done. She was out. Yeah.
Oh man.
So yeah,
it was past her bedtime.
Yeah, it's probably about that. But yeah, man, it was crazy, man. Bergen, Birdman, what up? What up, man? I appreciate you, bro. I did call you. I don't know if you called me back, but it is what it is. What's up, dude? Mark, what's up? All right. This is very dangerous.
To the link to show up in different teams. Yeah.
Facts.
As long as you come to the link and you know how to act. Like it's that same rule. If you in the hood and you know what you're supposed to do, you should be fine. But if you go out there and start acting a little funny, you gonna cash that check.
Facts. And like for the most of the part though, the vibe was dope. There wasn't that many Viking fans though, as you probably can see. It wasn't that many Viking fans out there. But I mean, for the most part, though, like it was all love. Everybody was having fun. Everybody was just, just happy football was back. And the Eagles, man, like the Eagles are for real, man. Like that's all I can say, man. It was really dope to see that, man. So let's get into some of these comments on. I definitely want to start, getting everybody involved. So y'all want to do, man? Please like and subscribe to the channel. Y'all know how it works. Helps us out. Me and Coach, we coming at you live every Wednesday night. So first things first, Coach, I got something to ask you, my God. Week 2's in the books. What stood out to you around the league besides the Eagles?
Buffalo.
Okay.
Boy.
Yeah. I get it. I just seen the score. Because obviously I was at the game. I just seen the score. And I was like,
I was watching the game. Them boys is.
Bro, y'all are a basketball team? Like, what the hell's going on?
Diggs and Allen is going to be a problem. Okay. But, oh, my God, they're moving on all cylinders. That defense is that's unfair to got Von Miller because he amplifies that defense to a whole different stratosphere. Right. And then it was like Mike Vrabel looked like he was just ready to quit. Like you know how when you go somewhere and you get butt hurt, but you didn't drive, so you gotta wait for your ride ready to go. That was Mike Vrabel. Like, all right, let's hurry up, fellas. And
I did see the comments from him saying something like, we're gonna figure out how we're gonna win type of deal, and I was like, what? Like, what you mean? JC, what up, man? What's up, fellas? Love the defensive scheme. Thank you. Call Monday night. Players just have to get the quarterback faster than we need to get a sack. Most definitely, bro. I was just hoping for more sacks. And then we did get a sack.
We got two.
BG got hit with a face mask, and he face masked it. So. Nah, go ahead. I'm sorry, Marcus.
No, I was just saying we got two. So would that put us 3 for the season now?
Yeah, 3 for the season. And you said 47.
No, I didn't say 47.
Who? Oh, somebody else said 47.
Philly 500 said 47.
Oh, that's right. Philly 500 just said 47. What did you say?
I don't think I was that high. Not no 47.
I was at 30. I was like at 30. I think I was like 38, 39 or something.
Hey, whoever's in the comments, go back, look at the episode, and pull up the receipt.
Yeah.
And figure out. But I ain't.
One thing for me, I might have to say, and I think Mar just said it right now. I'm at the Bengals. The Bengals suck. Y'all couldn't do one thing for us and beat the Cowboys for us, bro.
They came back. They came back. They
man. Yo, what happened to Joe Burrow, bro? Did he switch bodies with Macaulay Culkin or something? Like, damn, son. Like, what you doing out here, man? Every time he had the ball, he looked like he's scared. I know your offensive line is terrible, but damn, man.
Well, remember, he's not 100%. I don't think he's 100% because he just had his appendix removed.
He shouldn't be on the field. He should not be on the field. You're hurting the team.
Yeah, but as well, Dak might have to look out, bro, because even though Dallas kind of played passive, Cooper Rush didn't look that bad.
Yeah, Cooper Rush didn't look that bad. You know what another team stuck out to me? With grit, man. I know people give me slack about this.
Detroit,
bro. Detroit, I gotta give it to them, bro.
They bought into him. They bought into that style.
Bite kneecaps. They bought into it.
And what's that? 2 weeks in a row, they dropped 30.
Yep,
30 plus. So
yeah,
and
bro, and Swift is the real deal. Like, people gotta start putting respect on my man's name. He's the real deal, bro.
I'm upset. The dude I played in fantasy happened to have both Mahomes and Josh Allen, so I was already beat off of that. And then,
what?
Yeah, so the fantasy league I'm in, you could play 2 quarterbacks. One of your quarterbacks is your flex. So he had both Mahomes and he had Josh Allen. So Josh Allen was his number 1 pick, and then Mahomes was his 2nd pick.
Okay,
you can't be nobody with that, man.
Yeah, you can't be nobody with that.
And then Brady played terrible. Zeke played terrible, man. It was bad for me. And good thing I sat Kurt and I had Trevor Lawrence play, and then he went off.
Yeah.
and I was kind of upset about that.
I had to hurry up and
What's
jump
up?
in here. I had to hurry up and jump in here because I heard y'all over here praising Cooper Rush. Like, what the hell's going on?
Oh, you mean the second coming of Brady?
That was an unbelievable comment. And shout out to whoever wrote that. They were definitely feeling themselves. They were on that Pataico, you know what I'm saying?
My thing is this though.
Did everybody go get themselves a little victory drink? Oh, you might have got the OE. Let me go ahead and
He gonna turn into Leroy and start shaking women. You about to start shaking women with that.
Hey, man. We said
he gonna get somebody pregnant. He gonna get somebody pregnant tonight.
Hey man, that word 40 hands. That's what the name of today's episode is right now. You know what I'm saying? This is a victory. Well, it's Victory Wednesday, but y'all already know our Victory Wednesday how we do it. You know what I'm saying? So we're gonna pour a little bit out for the homies. You know what I'm saying? Right there. And then cheers.
I'm about to say, I hope you ain't pouring it on your carpet.
Well, you know my wife would kill me.
I was about to say your wife would kill you.
Cheers to the Swoop Boys. Cheers to our Philadelphia Eagles. You know what I'm saying? Another successful week. Boom. 40s, baby. Hey, and if we go in,
one thing I will say about this week when we're talking about, week 2 crazy games was that Miami Dolphins game and the Jets. Like, that was nuts. Like, you talk about, are you not entertained? You should be entertained, especially with the Jets, bro. Like, Robert Saleh, bro. Robert Saleh, man. Like, I didn't think Homeboy was going to be a good coach, but he actually tried to motivate them and won with Joe Flacco.
Bro, the Jets with Joe Flacco. Like, let's put this in context because last week they were booing this man, and there were people like Joe Flacco does not deserve that this late in the day in his career to be in New York getting booed by Jets fans. Hey, yes, y'all see the comment, JC. Go ahead, like, subscribe, share it. You know what I'm saying? If you're dating a young lady, go on her phone right now, subscribe to our channel on her YouTube. You know what I'm saying? Share it on her Facebook, her Instagram. We need to get it up, y'all. Look, y'all, if y'all want to keep the Swoop Boys around, y'all got to show the Swoop Boys the love. You feel me? So like, subscribe, run it up, y'all.
Facts. But yeah, man. The Jets beating the Browns, bro. I was just like, wow. And then that Cardinals over the Raiders was crazy as well. And then my Raiders fan smacked the shit out of Kyle Murray, which was uncalled for, bro. Like, come on, son. Like, y'all, you're bugging, man. Come on, man. Yo,
hitting that poor child like that, man. Why y'all gonna hit him that Kyle Murray nothing but 5'8"? Y'all gonna abuse that poor kid. Can we talk about how our own team, as far as like the behind the scenes crew, don't know the roster? Y'all heard that story about Kobe had to park with the fans because they didn't believe.
I was gonna say in the group chat, you know how last week we were talking about our human cigar? I'm officially changing my human cigar to Brett Kobe. Like, they don't know who this man is, so the fact that when he's on the field, the game is in hand. Hey, shout out. He said you're gonna be.
Oh, yes, you gonna sweat that out for that. Hey, I'm working from home until I move, so I'm good.
There you go.
Yeah, man. It's crazy because I guess Brett Kobe does look like he's about to do somebody's math homework. He pulls up, or fix the broadband or the internet or something in the link or something. That's why he was like, can't come in here. But man, I want to talk about a comment that I seen today and I heard, which is, I mean, it kind of rubbed me the wrong way. I mean, it didn't rub me the wrong way, but it's like, why are you talking? I don't know if y'all heard, man. Jerry said what? Let's go right here, man. Hurts has really developed, and it is better than when he came out. We might have thought. Jones said he's a guy that always been able to run, very athletic, very strong. That is not surprising. I was particularly impressed with the passing. Is Jerry trying to pick a winner here?
Jerry's over here on that Petaico too. He got the same. Yeah. He got the same. Him and homeboy that made that comment. They got the same guy.
I just think it's crazy, man. Like, why is he over here making comments about the Eagles and good comments about the Eagles? It goes to show that some of these owners, it's not the rivalry is between us, the fans, but these owners, man, they rub shoulders to shoulders, and hey, let's go get this money.
They trying to put a little plug in there.
Yeah, man. Jerry told the truth. I told Poppy that too. Yo, you muted, B.
I don't know if he be playing around, bro, because he be playing that too many times.
Yeah.
I ain't play nothing around.
No, but hey, if you look at the numbers, Jalen has definitely improved. But if you tune in tomorrow to Coach's Corner, I'll show you how he improved.
Coach's Corner. Hey, did you put the people on? Did you let them know what it is? I'm excited for this.
Not yet. Hold up. We don't want to get in there yet. Hold on. So, as you know, we have Jalen Hurts doubters, right? All I want to say are you guys entertained. I'm going to put up the numbers on the screen, and then, fellas, I want you to tell me what impressed you the most. Okay? We got that bad album. He's about to drop a mixtape right here, yo. He's about to drop a mixtape right here. Hold on. I am trying to get myself together. Hold up. Boom.
That's what happens when you're not home.
Yeah, exactly. When you're not home, this is what happens. And I can't be loud because I don't want to get the call. I want the cops called on me. Jalen Hurts said.
You know how now you know how the birds feel when they're on the road. You know how they say we struggle on the road. You don't have everything that you used to have in a crib.
King don't have that bird money. The birds are doing well when they go on the road.
Yeah. So Jalen Hurts said he had 333 yards, 57 rushing, 3 TDs. What impressed you the most about this win?
The 300 yards passing.
Great, talk to me.
He's actually.
I'm gonna go ahead and say, honestly, bro, I'm more impressed. It's got to be the passing situation because for the yards that he's been putting up are like absolutely. This is what we wanted. We are seeing the evolution of Jalen Hurts right in front of our eyes, bro. Like we knew the running game was there. We knew that was never a problem. But you know what? Not only did he step up as a runner though, because now he is seeing the field a little bit differently. He's running a little bit differently, but he's also seeing the field with the vision. He's reading the defenses. So the passing game for me is the big thumbs up. Like that speaks volumes to me.
Okay. All right, Marcus. Yeah, you are all 22. Hold on. You're an all 22 guy. There's something I really want you to get into. And here you go, Marcus. Go ahead and take that over.
Bro, look at those passes. Compared to last year, that is something he wouldn't do. He's spreading the ball. He's getting the ball a lot quicker. But the completion rate is there as well. This isn't updated, though, because those aren't his numbers.
Yeah.
It's just giving you an idea of like basically where he's attacking, where he's improved. He's running to the left where last year he ran to the left and he is tucking that ball in or throwing it out of bounds. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I was very, very impressed by. And in the second half, I mean, like I said, these are just like little knickknacks. But here you go, Marcus.
Okay.
So that's so the first one, that was the first half. This was the second half.
He's taking what they're giving. Everybody was either at the game or watched the game. I don't know why in the hell Minnesota decided to play a zone.
Okay.
But they did. And they, the receivers sat in the gaps in the zone like they were supposed to. Shane and Nick, whatever they drank, ate, wherever they went to go pregame, as far as to write down his script or put a scheme together, was on point because they were consistent with the play calling, consistent with the route combinations, and allowed Jalen to be decisive when to get rid of the ball. And then, like you said, Jalen was never in a rush to run the ball. He was able to expand the play with his legs and get the ball downfield. So I'm excited, man.
And then one more thing. He was 16 for 16 throwing wide open receivers. That is a huge improvement. 16 for 16. A year ago, Jalen, he's not pulling that trigger. He's not putting his eyes down anymore. He's going through the progression. He's going through his reads. You know, his arm was so effective that they were going through counter progressions where he looked and he handed the ball off to Scott, and Scott was ripping him off for 12, 11 yards. You got to pick your poison, because they're in the empty backfield, 5 wide. Oh man, that was so impressive, man. That was so impressive.
How they started the game out with the spread.
Yeah,
they were favoring. They were favoring 11 personnel real heavy this game, and I mean it's just not like you said the way the defense was coming at them. That was just the personnel that worked best. And honestly, like we said yesterday, they were trying to force Hurts to beat him with their arm. And you're talking about numbers. Let's talk about a couple numbers here. All right. So 5, that's Dallas Goedert. That's how many he caught. 7, our boy Devontae Smith, high man on the totem pole this week. We called it. We said it. It's not going to be a problem. He's the high man on the totem pole. So why is everybody tripping? AJ Brown still managed to go ahead and get himself 5. Like Coach said, this offense is going to run through 3 individuals: Goddard, AJ Brown, and through Devontae Smith. Right there, your top 3 receivers, all getting plenty of yardage. And hell, you almost had 3 of them almost got to the 100-yard mark for the game. So
2 did. But the biggest thing that was impressive between all 3, Dallas Goedert averaged 16 yards per reception. Devontae Smith, 11 yards per reception. AJ Brown, 13 yards per reception. They're doing intermediate throws to keep going down the field. Because, bro, I don't know if y'all saw it Monday, but it was the Philadelphia Eagles versus the referees. Because the refs got a ton of camera time, bro.
Bro, listen. Imagine being in that stadium.
They threw the flag. Oh, never mind. No, it's not a delay game. It's not a delay game.
I've never seen so many damn flags and them zebras outfits. Oh my God, bro. I was getting so irritated. They got booed so many times. The legal man down the field, but we already know what that is. That's the RPO. But the one, and this was the one of the most impressive throw to me, I'll have to say, it was when he threw it like he had Philly Goddard. I'm sorry, shout out to P. Philly Goddard had somebody behind him, 2 guys in front of him, and he threw it in a basket. It was like perfect, but he didn't come down with it. Like a lot of the throws that we were like, whoa, that was impressive. They didn't count. You know what I'm saying? Like that was nuts to me.
The one that he did throw did count though. That one to Quez, because that was a hell of a read, bro. As soon as Harrison Smith, was it Smith? Nah, whatever that safety was on the strong side, bit on Dallas Goedert. As soon as he stepped towards Goddard, Hurts already released the ball, and I'm like, bro, that is 10 times better than what he would do, because he would have had to wait and then be like, oh shit, Quez is open, and get rid of it. Like, oh my God. Carl, exactly. The speed on the ball. He's getting the ball out quick. Jalen, number-wise, Jalen's release is kind of getting up there with Mahomes, Rodgers, and all them.
Oh, no. You shouldn't say that. You shouldn't say that. What's up, Rick?
I know. I was saying what you responded. You talking to the Jalen throwings. The thing about it is, at the end of the day, if we're really gonna go ahead and look at it, like this man, there's been a gripe I've had with a lot of things. Is for one, let's get the same tired broadcasters off of the Eagles games whenever they get prime time. Let's get the Tony Romo calling the game, because you know what Tony Romo's gonna do. Tony Romo's at least gonna tell you where the quarterback's thinking. So when you do see plays that break down, that Hurts has to go ahead and either go mobile, or he has to throw it away, or he has to do whatever quarterbacks have to do in certain situations. That way they stop this narrative of he's not as good as these other quarterbacks, because Bro,
Right.
the book on Tua last season was they were thinking that he's not a starter. Miami doesn't love him. He's not good.
And
Now,
then go out and have a great game against Baltimore.
and granted, they're talking about Hurts in the same kind of light right now. I even saw on ESPN they were talking MVP stuff with him. So I mean, but it just goes to show how the narratives go week to week in the NFL.
Yeah, I think what is he ranked number 3 in the MVP vote? I mean, this is week 2. My quick question to both of you guys is: with the throws, the anticipation, and throwing guys wide open, how do you guys feel about that?
I feel like he did an A1 job as far as like this week. The truth of the matter is, bro, like you got to think like the real speed killer, the one that mattered, Quez, he did it. He fed it to him in route, right in the field. That was the biggest play of the game. That was the one that we all can't get out of our head. Even Dallas Goedert, I think we talked about how perfectly he placed that ball, hoop right in the basket, hands where he had three defenders right around him. So I mean, there was no way he could have hit him in stride just because of the way that they were playing him on that play. But that was another perfectly thrown ball. And I think had Goddard actually not had the defender in front of him and been able to keep going, he would have been able to hit him in stride as well. So I think, like we're saying, we are right in front of us for the first time ever in Philadelphia. We are seeing a guy elevate and actually evolve and rise to the occasion. Like it's crazy.
Yeah, no, it's definitely crazy, bro. Like
it's still not
in
satisfying.
basketball, and even in basketball, I feel like this is something like what we're seeing. What they say? How they say you flower when you put water on the seed and it grows into a flower. This is exactly what he's talking about. Like we're seeing this on the basketball with Tyrese Maxey. We're seeing this with the guy. Well, I mean, the Phillies are kind of struggling right now, but I think we'll be all right. But football, you see it, man. These guys are improving, and this is exactly in Philadelphia fans. We've been wanting this because we see other teams doing this. We see the Cowboys. They always draft well. And then they develop their guys, and then they overvalue them, and then they don't pay them. They let them go. We got a lot of guys coming up. We got Jalen, TJ Edwards. Nobody's even talking about TJ Edwards. TJ Edwards is our best. Like, you talking about rushing a quarterback, bro?
I wasn't even going to say rushing, bro.
Bro, coverage. What the I'm sitting here watching him, and like I said, I'm at the game, and I'm like this. Undrafted, successful story. This is like Rudy going to the pros. This dude is playing he's playing the lights out, man. Like Nakobe Dean is not going to be seeing he didn't even see any snaps except goal line and special teams.
Oh, but all right, let's talk about that real quick, right? If Nakobe Dean's drafted in the 3rd round, as we got him, and let's just say his ceiling. I think it's higher, but let's just say his ceiling right now is a solid. He's Jordan. He's not Malata. He's a rotational piece. He's going to be able to be with the team for the next 7 to 10 years as a solid rotational piece, able to go ahead and get you in on the 3rd down. Go ahead and get your starters breath of fresh air, and in case there's an injury, you plug him right in. He's always good. I mean, in the 3rd round, I feel like that's kind of like what you want out of that pick. So, and that's why I said if that's his ceiling. I think it's much higher, but if we're talking about the 3rd round, I think that's right where you want to be. You're talking about where because you're not expecting your 3rd rounder to start. If we're being,
I don't know about that.
He's kind of because look at the personnel we got right now. Who are you going to pull off the field to put Nakobe out there? Is he either going to be TJ Edwards, Hassan Reddick, or Kaiser White?
I'm not pulling either one of them.
Exactly. But
in that position, what I'm saying is in that position, I mean, we can go back to drafting linebackers in the third round, and they've been dope for us. Jordan Hicks, he was nice for us. He was just always hurt. We just couldn't get him on. Yeah, we just couldn't get him on the damn field.
And he was dope for us last night.
Oh yeah, it's true. Yeah, he was dope for it. He's still yeah, right. Listen, he's still a Philadelphia Eagle. But what I'm saying is though, yeah, I totally agree with you, Rico, when you're saying that his ceiling, he still has more. He has years to come. But this is TJ Edwards, what, 3rd, 2nd year, undrafted, bro, like he's playing lights out. Like this kid, he's nice, man.
Well,
It is always good to have depth, right? So
yeah,
that's all.
But all right. If you think of that, but like I'm saying, the point that I'm really getting at, I'm hammering is, out of a third rounder, usually like that's an anomaly. Like Jordan Mailata in the 6th round being your starting left tackle, that's an anomaly. That doesn't happen. You finding like you just said, as an undrafted free agent being a starting caliber player in the NFL, it's very rare. Like, and
Right.
this goes back to the Howie argument again. I don't want to beat that drum too much more, but hello, we have a great GM. Everybody, how many of these picks is he going to get value out of? Come on. So
True.
The thing is, when you get a guy in the 3rd round, you want him to plug in. What's the offensive lineman that we were talking about? We didn't know if he was going to stick around. That is our swing tackle, the long hair.
Isaac.
Isaac Siamalu.
You mean swing guard?
He's a swing guard.
5th rounder. Come on, people. These are rotational pieces. So I think
And I mean, and let's not we can go back from signing players. Corey Clement, he was great for us when we had him, but you know how running backs get beat up, and you know when you kick the tires on it, hey, the tread is gone. You got to get out of here. You know, like there's so many pieces that and this right here was a Howie game. This was a Howie Roseman game where, I went shopping, make me I want a glizzy, I want a cheeseburger. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I mean? That was just one of those things, man. Like, Marcus, but talk to me, man. Like, what stood out to you to Jalen's game? What stood out? And then after that, I want you to go into coach's point.
His decisiveness, man. He was able to get the play out quick, but as well, or get the ball out quick, but as well, if you look at it, like I said, he was able to extend the game with his legs. He really wasn't like, hey, if the play or nobody is open, he's taking off. Nah, he would roll out, keep looking and try and see what's downfield. And if you really need to, when Minnesota go man a couple times, hell, if the DB's back's facing you, take off, get a couple racks.
There you go.
But it's a lot better as far as compared to last year, man. He looks comfortable. I don't know. Whatever he did in the offseason, whatever the coaches did in the offseason as far as how they scheme, that's what they need to stick with. Because if you go back and look at 11 plays, touchdown, Nick Sirianni and Shane Steichen scripted that to the T. Perfect play calling. You can't beat it anywhere else. And they're utilizing the players in different ways because you'll see Dallas Goedert line up wide left, wide right. You'll see 2 tight ends, and then you'll have them Devontae Smith line up right next to the tight ends. And then what was it? Zach Pascal line up in the backfield.
Bro, okay, can we talk about that for a second? Like pre-snap motion? Like he said, beginning of the year, he said, I don't want to be the bottom of the top. I don't want to be the bottom of the top 10 or the bottom 10 with pre-snap motion. Reek, talk to me. How'd you feel about that?
I mean, I look, at the end of the day, Sirianni's just gonna always like say something like, even if you don't mean it, like it's just something to say. It's a soundbite. Honestly, this is one of the things that I love about Sirianni is I don't say he's trolling the media, but he definitely just likes stuff out there, like. And I do think a part of him actually does believe this. I mean, what's wrong with having some pre-snap motion? Like, it adds misdirection. It gets guys on their feet, and it also gets the defense off balance. So pre-snap motion is always good. I mean, we got the personnel for it. We didn't have it before. So
true.
Again, me and Coach keep beating this personnel drum. You got the guys, so why not? I'm here for it. And look, I mean, whatever they're doing is working. There's chemistry. Run with it, y'all.
Like Rico said, man, the pre-snap motion kind of helps your QB out too, because that kind of lets you know as fine as like what type of setter they're in. If you motion a guy a certain way, did that corner or linebacker follow? Are they in the zone? Are they in man? Are they in cover 2, cover 4, cover 6? At least now he knows, like, all right, I kind of know what defense they're in. Once this ball come in my hand now, I gotta make these reads because I gotta get out quick. Or where the mic at, something like that. Like the one thing that upset me was the missed snap Jalen had that Miles Sanders picked up.
Oh yeah.
Kelsey was pulling, so that was supposed to go to Miles anyway. So I was curious to kind of see like what type was that going to be an outside run. What a hate cry. But like I said, this is one of the games where Gannon got it right. Shane and Nick got it right to a certain extent. But I'm overall happy with the product we got.
Yeah. All right, so I got another thing for y'all. You know, as we talk about it, can we put some respect on the Big Play Slade's name?
Bruh.
I didn't think it was any dirt on his name.
Nah, bro. He put my man in jail. He put my man in cuffs. You know, and you know what my favorite part. Right, so all right, I'm gonna get to you guys first, but I'm gonna tell you my favorite part of the game. My favorite part of the game, Jalen scores and he does the gritty, right? But nobody points out when he did the gritty, he dissed that shit. Man, get the fuck out of here with that. I don't know if you guys seen that. Did you guys see that?
Yeah.
Oh, that was my favorite part. He's like,
I'm too big to be doing the gritty.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think what was going on Coach O'Donnell's head. This is, what was it, third or fourth quarter? You throw the ball, Slade drops the pick.
Yeah.
And then immediately the next play, you go right back at Slade and he picks it off. Like, oh, Slade, out. Damn, bro. Yeah. I'm sorry you dropped that one. Don't worry, we got you.
But you know what, though? I ain't going to lie. The Eagles took Kirk Cousins' soul. Like, he didn't like he want to be there anymore. Like, we straight deboed him. He was like, you want some too? No. You know what I mean? He just got in his car. He got the hell up out of the hood. He didn't want to be there no more. You know, when they were about to score, when they thought they were going to score, he threw the joint up, man. Slade was like, I'll take that. You know what I'm saying? Like, we just took their soul, man. We took their soul.
I mean, Slade should have had 4, bro. He dropped 2.
He should have had 5.
When I was in the back room, I did hear you guys talking about James Harden being in the house, but I didn't hear if you guys were speaking about him getting the football.
Yeah, I did.
But how good does it feel that, like, and I told you last night, like, no disrespect to Mike Trout, we got all the love in the world for Mike Trout,
right?
But,
right.
You know, hey man, you don't play in Philly, bro. Like, at the end of the day, you did have the opportunity. You didn't have to sign the extension to live in.
Nah, he met his quota. He got enough footballs. You got to share the love, man.
No, you're cutting the football water cut off, bro. I love how hard it was.
Yo, first, hold on, yo, quick question, bro. Reed, why are you hating on Trout so much, man? Because he didn't come to Philly.
It's not. I mean, yeah, bro. Like, come on, like, you did all this.
First of all, yo, hold on. Reed didn't want to admit it at first, and then he was like, "Man, fuck it, let me."
Yeah, just like you sound like he's gonna be in Disneyland for the rest of his career, essentially. So it's like, bro, why are you pandering to Philly fans, bro? You're over here coming to all the Eagles games, getting all, like, dudes are putting the ball in your hand in the end zone all the time. Like, I swore, like, we signed Harper, and then the next season we were gonna go ahead and sign Trout, and then
Trout was like, I'm staying in LA.
Extension to stay in LA. Like, bro, don't be coming like. I respect that you can be a fan. You can, you know what I'm saying? You can love the Eagles as much as the rest of us. But, bro, like, just stop. Like, it's embarrassing. You don't. I just like
the fact that you didn't, like, you're being truthful. I feel like we were in an AA meeting and you were like, you know what? Let me stop lying. Let me go ahead and say it.
He's venting. He's getting it out, man. It's better to get it out instead of holding it in.
That's how I feel. It's now, but, like, it's crazy. Like, you clearly love Philadelphia, bro. Like, you clearly love the city. Like, not for nothing. Even though I know the Phillies are having a rough patch right now, it's been a long season. But the Phillies were putting together a solid team. We finally go over the luxury tax, and you go and like stay in LA to what? Never make the playoffs. What did they make the playoffs last season and got swept in the first round? Like
they sure did. I was about to say that.
Never gonna see any postseason success. You have literally two of the best players in MLB, with him and Shohei Ohtani, and y'all can't do nothing. And you think
get it out,
better than coming to Philadelphia, bro? Get out of here like that. James Harden, I want you to have another football next week, and tell Embiid to come down. Next time, tell Bryson Stott don't sit so high up. Tell Reese Hoskins don't sit so high up. They should get a couple balls. I mean, I think Bryce Harper. I don't think Bryce Harper has a ball yet.
Will, go next door. Go give your cousin a hug. Go pound in the back, bro.
Is on a rant. He's on a rant. What's up, Will? What's going on, cousin?
You muted, bro.
You muted, bro.
Damn, I thought we was gonna have 2 weeks in a row where Will got it right. Still.
Oh my God.
Why you ain't use the same mic you used last week?
Bro, it's not working.
Make sure the computer's not blocking your mic. You got two. You got a headset mic on.
Yeah.
You got a mic.
Yeah, you got a headset and a real mic.
That's all I'm gonna say. You know what I'm saying? It just is what it is about Trout. It's so sad because it could have been so. But you know what? He ended up doing us a favor, because could you imagine how Phillies fans would be burying him right now for never being able to be on the field?
Well, it might have been a different story though.
Maybe.
You home is a little bit different.
Guys tend to hurt their backs when they got to carry a lot of stuff on it by themselves.
That's funny. So as Reek, I feel like it probably just he just put everything out there. I'm proud of you. I'm proud of you. You let everything out. You know what I mean? I'm super proud of you. I can tell you feel better. I can tell the way you just sipped on the 40, the Modelo felt 40.
Hey man, I forgot how good beer tastes coming out the 40 though. Now I remember why we used to do these things, bro. Yo, shout out.
They had the Modelo, but I was like, I'll stick with the OE. But this plastic's not the same as the.
Y'all gonna be mad at me because
they don't do it in glass over here, man.
The Modelo is garbage. That's nasty, bro.
Nah, hey, but did y'all find that story I told in the group chat about the 40s out of the Mickeys every time? That used to be.
There you go, Will.
There you go.
Between you and Will, bro, I couldn't keep up with the damn chat.
Yo, Mike Trout, he ain't getting no more footballs, man. I agree with Cuz on that shit. And we got you in your contract.
Oh,
Nice
shit.
getting the contract by trying to say, yo, come to Philly. So, hey, but yo, no more football. That's all. No more football.
I got you.
Yo,
so what's good, man? How you been? What's going on? How you feel about the Arbirds? You feel about it?
I said it. I already said it, man. I already said it. Nobody want to hear it.
Hey.
I think I was the only one who had us taking the L.
Yeah. You don't want to have it taking the L.
I called the blowout, right? But unfortunately,
not necessarily
blowout. I did not call it. I thought it was Reek. I thought it was affiliated.
Nah, both of them did, but they were talking like they was gonna put up a 50 burger.
We could have. We had 24 in the first half, but again, little shit happened.
Ain't no little shit happened. It's
just little mistake.
Personal
Oh, yo, check this out, bro.
Todd, I forgot to send my engineer, bro. I sent one last week and he was good.
Nah. I'm good. It's some bullshit. Anyway.
Carl said yes, he does.
You gonna be on the music show, man.
We're not on the coolest tonight. He's on that phone.
Nah, you gonna be on the music show, bro. You gonna be on the music show.
Well,
follow me around, bro.
You
gonna be on my sidekick, Carl. You gonna be
on the man. Well, let me get back to it, man. Let me hear the good, the bad, the ugly. So let's start with the good. Will, talk to me. What was good about this Eagles win over?
First of all, they started good again. Scripting those plays, opening drive, boom. Gotta have that. They were good at that last year, and I like to see that because some coordinators, like I'm not gonna mention no names, but they stick to those plays regardless, and they're not working. So sometimes you got to get out of it, and I think they do a good job of doing their homework every week. So I like that. I like to see that.
I got you, Rico, talk to me. What was the bad about this game?
Bad about the game? Ain't too much of it. If anything, I feel like maybe Gannon could have got a little bit more aggressive, but I feel like at least he's got guys like Coach was saying in the chat before. At least he's got guys doing a little bit more than they were doing last week. We did see him being a little bit more aggressive. We saw the blitz coming more often, so yeah, I'm happy with that. So I guess the bad is maybe he can step it up a little bit more. But the only other thing I can think of, I don't know. Am I tripping about Gainwell?
No, you're not tripping, cuz.
No, bro.
He's not.
No, the first one he had, the first tunnel screen he had, they called it back because it was an eligible receiver downfield. But that damn pick, that was was on him.
He dropped the touchdown pass last week. He dropped in that joint that he turned the interception. That was going for big yard. That was going down into the 20.
That tunnel screen is there all day, bro. The tunnel screen is there.
It was there. And they didn't call illegal man downfield, so it was set. Gainwell got.
And then, so my last question is, what was the ugly, Marcus? Talk to me.
We can't score in the second half of the game. That's 2 weeks in a row now.
Yeah,
bro. When we play a team that's actually going to compete with us, if we can't score in the second half, but Jalen said it in that video the Eagles posted. What was it? Yesterday or today? We left a lot of shit out there on the table. Yep. So he knows, the team knows, but we got to be able to adjust to whatever the team adjusted to. Yeah, you script out the first half should be scripted, but once they go on and make the adjustments, you got to be able to go out and keep putting points out. Look at it. The Buffalo game was 17-7. They finish out the game 41-7.
Yeah.
You got to be able to continue scoring. Stop being passive with these teams, bro. Keep your neck on their keep your foot on the neck. Keep the gas on the pedal. Cut the brake lines, bro. I don't want no brakes. Let me run into the wall. That's my biggest issue, bro, because if we can't score in the second half, that will be a problem against other teams that actually can go tick for tack, and it looked like a Big 12 game and no defense.
I think they just need to fucking go give me my shit. Damn,
you don't stay your beard. You don't stay your beard.
You ready to roll out with that shit, boy? Alcoholic.
Hat fellas, baby.
Oh yeah, I'm glad I caught. Hey, get out of here, man. Go on, beat it. Anyway,
I mean, look, he just want a little love. He just wants some love.
Nah, he bad, bro. He's bad. Oh, let's not get that. He's bad.
What's going on?
He turning Chico real fast on you. Anyway, they're being cute in the second half instead of just run the ball. You don't gotta show nothing. Just run the ball. Right, left, up the middle, whatever. I know they don't want to show nothing. They're doing little cute stuff though. That's why we keep stalling out on those drives. So that's my take on it.
Hey man, real quick, let me grit through this chat. Hey, shout out Todd coming through. Coles, y'all always been handling the GNats. Handle our business. Yeah. Cole, hey, Cole, cool, y'all. Chill out, man. That's my man.
Hey, that's our man.
Hey, let them enjoy this one win. All right, let them enjoy it.
Sanders playing. Hey, Sanders is playing for a contract. I don't know if
Sanders is playing real nice.
But he's going to definitely play for a contract. Hey,
all right. So my next question to you guys, was, who was your player of the game? Poppy, let me talk to you first.
I think we all gonna have the same answer.
Hey man, yeah. I mean, come on. We know it's Hurts, right? Like, there's no way it's not Hurts. Like, everybody had a nice game.
Mine's different.
That man is the reason that the game was looking so sexy. You know what I'm saying? Hurts. That man was out here doing things.
And Jason Kelsey.
So that's yours, Will? That's your player of the game?
Hurts with Jason Kelsey, yeah. The O-line was almost, other than, I mean, certain guys always fuck up. Samoa, he always doing some dumb shit, man. So he didn't even block nobody. He just ran out like a wide receiver. Like, oh, come on, man.
No. All right, I'll talk about that one tomorrow.
Yeah. All right, Reek. Rick, you already went. Will went. All right, go ahead. Go.
Let me clear out the chat real quick. We got a lot of comments real quick. Go Birds, appreciate y'all. You know what I'm saying? Todd, what's it?
There's a moment where Hurts kind of pissed that he wanted to.
Vikings, put the pedal to the metal. I didn't see that. You saw that, Coach?
We'll talk about it tomorrow.
Okay.
What's up? Yeah.
What up, Unc? Appreciate you coming through. Jonas, our boy Jonas. Hey, y'all, fellas. My birthday was yesterday.
Happy birthday.
Hey, happy birthday, man.
And you got to celebrate with this bird win.
Grab you a 40 like the rest of us.
He got his free what is it, Dunkin' Donuts coffee or something like that?
Yeah, you got
I don't sell for you by my
if you
house,
want your
man.
lids, you got your discount on your hat. You know what I'm saying? Hurts, baby. Oh, hey, cuz we appreciate you coming through, cuz coaching was the key to the game. I do agree with that.
That was mine.
It was.
That was mine.
Why you had to take mine?
Hey, that's
Mine
right.
was a
There.
coach.
I was gonna give it to Gannon, bro.
Go ahead.
I was going to give it to Gannon. And the reason why I was going to give it to Gannon because he switched things up. He actually blitzed. He actually had corners, jamming the wide receivers, not running free. Like it was, I was like, wow. And it was crazy. Like the whole entire time, I always think about my boys. These guys are on the screen with me. That's why I represent the Swoop Boys. I'm in the game and I'm like, damn, did they watch our episode? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it was crazy, man.
I was the only person cussing out Gannon.
I told you they was trying stuff out last week because they thought the Lions were going to be easy pushover, and they took the lead, but then they didn't come back. So
you look at the game, bro. Slay, Maddox, and Bradbury played in their designated areas.
Right.
After Justin had like that second catch, she said, "Fuck that shit." Hey, Slay, that's you, and then shut that shit down from the whole jump.
As a number one cornerback, that's how you're supposed to play. And
but the fact that, bro, Gannon, I think he's really watching us, bro, because he really disguised some of these blitzes. He showed a 5-man front and then sent TJ Asworth up the middle because you would thought,
okay,
hey, he let BG play pass coverage, and BG. What was it? Okay. That second series.
If you can beat a team with vanilla defense,
hold on.
You're not going to show nothing.
It wasn't vanilla though.
Listen. This is what I definitely want to get off my chest. If he's watching this, I'm gonna move Saw while I say this. I'm gonna move Saw. Okay. Why the fuck is Josh Sweat and Hassan Reddick in coverage? I am so tired of seeing that bullshit. When they get the matchup with the tight end was eating on that play. That's a little key things that we don't need. When I say we, yes, we did pay some of that salary because when we bought them tickets, they get that money. We paid for Hassan to come to return home to Philadelphia to rush the quarterback, not cover. I am so tired of seeing and the numbers. And another thing, I'm ranting right now. I'm sorry.
Yeah, go ahead, get it out.
Number 7.
Go your single camera. Put it on. Go. Get it out. Get off your chest, man.
I'm over here doing my.
Get it off your chest.
Oh,
he cut himself. Oh, he playing musical chairs. We over here look like Parks and Family, man.
Facts. I'm over here like the Brady Bunch, right? Over here on the Brady Bunch. All right, here it goes. Number 7 is terrible on Hassan Reddick. It is terrible. I need you to go to 43. Give Kaiser White some money or something. I need you to just get out of that damn number. I hate that number on you, and I think that's the reason why you haven't had a sack. Number 3. All right, because I had said number 2. Number 3. Can we please just do a single back formation and stop doing the RPO so much, especially when we was up by 20. We was up by 17. We could have scored right there. We could, and then there's another one. There's another inkling. Our special team sucks. They suck.
I agree on that.
Field goal got blocked. Hold on.
Let him go.
Our field goal got blocked. Quez Watkins is not a good returner. He is terrible at it. The only reason why I have faith in Brett and Comfy because I believe he'll catch the ball and he won't do anything stupid. But special teams needs to show up. It takes all 3 phases to win a game, and I know we won, but that's the way it's supposed to go. I'm sorry.
Areas of the teams that need to improve, but the kick coverage is pretty damn good. I like that. They get down and get after you on the kick coverage. So
Nah,
a couple things I
but
like.
you gotta be able to at least put your offense in good field advantage, bro. Our first 3 possessions, we started behind our own 20.
Yeah, bro. And these punters are getting good. These punters are they're putting.
It's not the punters. It's just genetics. These kids is getting faster, bro.
The punts were great, bro.
These kids is getting quick.
It's week 2.
And the punts were great.
And,
another thing is, I definitely got to put this out here. Jalen Rager is terrible.
Shout out to Zach McPherson being on his ass all game, bro.
bro.
Yo, whatever Jalen did to Zach, that shit shown Monday. Because Zach would be the first. He's like, "Ooh, please don't call fair catch. I want to light your ass up."
Bro, because he's the 4th string.
got number 18.
Each other in practice all the time. Yo, I will say, the Hassan Reddick narrative is real. Yo, there's no doubt about it. You're 100% right. The reason that is so dangerous is because you keep drifting him off back in the coverage. Justin Jefferson ended up on that bull a couple times. Like, that could have been detrimental to the game. Like, Justin Jefferson gets one good catch on Hassan Reddick, and he's blowing the game open. It doesn't look as good as it looks. You know what I'm saying? Like, so yeah, I don't know what they're doing, bro.
I get what Gannon is doing.
I go back and look at the tape. I don't think they want him in coverage. I think they were looking for a rush play or something like that, or something. I don't know. If we gotta see.
Well,
I don't think they don't want Hassan Reddick in coverage. Sometimes you end up in coverage, like
So there's one play in particular. This was in the first half. They have both BG, Hassan, both. They look like they're about to send 5. This is on the turnover or the 3rd down where Bradbury breaks up the play off of Irvin Smith.
Oh yeah.
So Hassan, BG look like they're about to come. They break off. BG dropping in coverage actually helps because Cousins was about to get rid of that pass, but because Smith was the last read, Bradbury was able to break that up because TJ came down the middle. So I get what Gannon is doing. He's trying to show something and do something completely different, but as well, he's throwing a lot on the table to give teams film to kind of like, hey, this is what they can show, but they might do this. But then when they play us and they're like, hey, BG might drop and BG's coming after your ass. The only touchdown happened off of a rub route where fucking Smith is blocking. Smith is blocking and then releases off of Kaiser White and rolls out on a speed out. So that's something he sold the hell out of it. But outside of that, Gannon called a good defense. And I'm normally a Gannon hater. Yeah. But that was a good. He put like I said, you put your players in places to where they're being successful. And Gannon showed that Monday. So he get a thumbs up in my book, bro. He don't get an A+, but he get a passing grade.
My question is this, though. This is my question.
Let the moderator talk.
Hold on, real quick. So I want to get everybody involved with this one. Do you feel that this is what you seen last night? Do you feel what you seen last night was Gannon coming out saying, I trust my players, I have the correct players on my defense?
Absolutely. I think this is one thing I think we have kind of overlooked. The first 2 weeks we played non-mobile quarterbacks. We don't have the threat of Goff taking off on us, and we definitely don't have the threat of Kirk Cousins taking off on us.
Cousins got 17 yards rushing.
But I'm just saying, like, it's not like you're facing Hurts where at any given moment
he's not a running quarterback.
So we don't for Reddick to go ahead and because that's what he's good at. Eye on the quarterback, taking off and going and queuing up on him. I think maybe, and this is the only thing I can really think of at this point is maybe, like you guys said, that we don't need him doing that right now these first 2 games because the threat just isn't there. So maybe him dropping back into coverage, an extra man downfield helps. I don't know. That's what I think of. So I think maybe he does trust the personnel a lot. He knows what he's got, and he's just trying some stuff out.
I think what you're seeing plays that teams might practice against and never see them plays again. You know, even though they're lined up in that formation, that's not the play they're gonna run. They're gonna come with a blitz or something, and they're gonna come heavy on one side. That's what I think you're seeing. He's just setting them up with like dumb plays. That's why I had those people in the first week like all out of position. It just didn't make sense. I think he's just giving them something to practice against that they're not going to be doing again. So,
no, I think who in the Minnesota game, who's the bigger threat? Justin Jefferson or Kirk Cousins' arm?
Justin Jefferson.
Exactly. So if I can find a way to confuse the quarterback to make him not understand what type of coverage I'm doing, I'm going to utilize that regardless. I understand everybody's talking about, and I've even said it, Hassan is a pass rusher, let him go. But if you see Hassan lining up thinking he's about to blitz, the blocking scheme is going to be a little bit different because they're identifying the mic.
Yeah.
And if Hassan drops back in coverage, that might take away an immediate read that could have been a potential first down or some yards after catch.
I don't think you're full coverage.
I get what Gannon is doing, but as well, like I think Carl said it, let rushers go. By the end of the day, it's a marathon. It's not a run. Bro, I don't want to keep banging Hassan up against these 300-pound linemen all 17 games.
Bro,
I don't think you're gonna fool a quarterback like Kurt at this point. He sees everything. He knows what's going on. The problem is, is their offense in tune? Are you causing a little bit of disruption? The player's unsure where to go because this guy's in this spot. I think that's what he's looking for, just to cause.
I think we'll see a different defense this upcoming Sunday because regardless of how we feel, Carson is somewhat of a mobile quarterback and can extend the play with his legs.
He also holds onto the ball.
Huh?
He also holds onto the ball.
He holds onto the ball a lot. So I think what they're going to do is kind of Hassan is going to be a QB killer for that game, but he's going to have numerous roles on top of that because if Hassan was literally just to go after the quarterback, I'm going to run the ball towards Hassan. I'm going to have a big lineman go block him, and then I'm good to go. But if I'm now trying to figure out who's blitzing, who's bailing, what type of coverage they're in, the quarterback actually has to now really make a legit decision on where's the ball going.
Carson is terrible at just taking what the defense did.
We know.
We know that.
The question is, which Carson is going to play this weekend? 2017 Carson or any other Carson?
This is the reason. This is the reason why I definitely want to go into this. And as you guys know, we'll be playing the. Hold on.
The commies.
We are Commanders. And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. The Washington Commanders football team. We've got a new slogan. Yeah, we took it off of Farmers, but the fact of the matter is, we are Commanders. Boy, it gets better every time. I tell you guys. Hey, like I always tell you guys from the Rally Captain, you rep it hard, but don't rep it at all. It's your boy Rally Captain, and we are Commanders.
Wait,
you shouldn't rep that at all.
That video gets better every time you watch it.
The only thing that boy missed is a fanny pack, bull.
That's the first time I heard that last part. When he said, "Y'all rep it hard and don't rep it at all."
Man.
Yo, why is the W so big on his chest? Like,
I was trying to figure out if it was foam or if it was damn resin.
Oh man, so I had it. As we know, we go into week 3. We're playing against the Commanders. I definitely want to give a shout out to Die Hard Philly. If y'all go check him out, he made the shirt always open. Check him out, man, on Instagram. Die Hard Philly. He has a lot of dope joints, man. And he comes.
Hey, Die Hard, I'm a small adult.
Yeah, man. So that's my man. He's hitting me up. He knows what's up. Also, Marcus, definitely want to get you on here and tell him about your big announcement.
So, Tim and, of course, the star of the show, Rico, or my fault, King and Rico, finally now got some faith in me. So, tomorrow, 8:45 Eastern Time, 7:45 Central Time, Coach's Corner, where I'm going to break down the X's and O's of our Monday night game. But I'll be doing that every week following the Eagles game every Thursday. the X's and O's, the goods, the bad, what we could do better, and then kind of just get y'all more insight, bro. I coach high school football. I got a couple players in the league that I've actually coached. So what the saying is, those that can't do, teach. I can't do, so I'm going to teach what I know. So check me out tomorrow and then come get some knowledge, man. You never know. You might learn something new.
Hey, anybody who thinks they know everything, they can't learn nothing. So you got to keep your mind open at all times. Go see Coach. You can learn something. Believe that.
Facts.
You got like a
So-
frame on you though. You could be out there.
What is it?
What'd he say? No, go back to that last one.
My bad.
No, Gannon has no clue next week here. We'll have corners dropping off.
Nah, man, he knows what he's doing.
Carl, hop on tomorrow, bro. Carl, hop on tomorrow. I'm going to break down the coverages because Gannon, like, I'm not a big Gannon fan. I'm trying to, like, get him fired so I can slide into the spot. But Gannon called a good game Monday. So hop
Gotta give
on,
credit
bro.
where credit's
Oh, wait,
due.
can
Gotta
we
give
hold on?
credit where
Yeah,
credit's
yeah,
due.
y'all just
I-
can't hate on this show, man. We're gonna check that. So
I want to, but this is that's kind of part of that, like that thing, like this in 2022, bro. You have our show, you have many other podcasts. Like I consume podcasts at I think at a higher rate than a lot of people, just for the simple fact of what I do at night. But I know that we have all this stuff available to us, like. The day and age of like guys, you gotta you have. I know you guys understand football a lot more than what you read on sometimes. Like that is like we have to just stop with the tired narratives and the tired. Like it's easy to say that, but Gannon showed you that he knows when he has good wide receivers what he needs to do with the personnel. So like let's just get off. Like let's do. You're better, Carl. I know you're better than that. So like you
Gannon showed he read the book. He know how to be a DC.
exactly.
yeah.
He was almost a head coach this offseason.
Now-
Yo, Mark said never trust a man with a phone holster.
He got a phone holster.
Hey, y'all better tell me.
Problem.
Hold on, Mark, aren't you?
There's a
are you-
matchup problem.
At
and
what
it
age
favors
is it?
Commanders.
At what age do we start putting the phone holster on our hip? This I need to know. I'm asking for.
When you with the fanny pack,
Man, that was
I
probably.
know,
That was probably
I know I'm a far away from it. Mark,
that had to be like 2009.
I think you-
I'm saying, what age
Fanny
do we
pack.
start?
I think you gotta be a homeowner. The way the commercial says it, you gotta be a homeowner, bro. That's why I don't wear one. So
But
You gotta
I'm
be
gonna tell you this.
I'm a homeowner. I don't wear that.
don't lie. You don't got a lot of kick. You keep that phone in that back pocket so people think.
I'm a homeowner and I'm an old dad.
The reason you ain't got
Step
the
away
holster
from a
right now
fanny
is
pack,
because
bro.
you're
One step
working
away
from
from
home right now.
fanny
Once
pack.
you go back, you have to go back to the office.
Hey,
Appreciate
don't knock
it.
the fanny pack. This thing was clutch during the cruise, Will. Don't knock this.
Mm.
This thing was clutch during the cruise, Will. Don't knock it now.
I ain't gonna even lie. I ain't gonna lie. I rocked a fanny pack when I was on a cruise because I had. I'm a dad, man. I had my daughter. I had the suntan lotion, all the stuff for my daughter. I had.
Nah. I feel it. I got my
And
passport. I got my phone, my driver's license, my wallet.
Yeah.
Like, bro, if you gonna steal my shit, you gonna have to come across my chest. Nah, bro. I'll keep everything right there.
When I go to
Facts.
Mexico, I'd stay with the fanny pack on.
Stay with
Right
the
in
fanny
the
pack
man.
because
I've never had one.
Right underneath the man boob.
Right in the damn booty, I got that shit.
I got
I'm
3
good.
kids. No.
I might pull up with a fanny pack, bro. I might pull up to Arizona with a fanny pack.
yo, first of all, son, why you gotta say man boob, man? Come on, man. You gotta,
No. He
Come
said
on.
man booby. Not man boob, man booby.
Booby like Sanders,
I
baby.
can't
Booby
do
like
that. I
Sanders.
can't
Look,
do it,
man,
man.
look. Marcus,
You a fool.
one day it's gonna happen to you too. It happens to the skinniest of us. So look, it might not catch up to you right now, but every man.
You had the,
is a little
if
bit
you
of
don't
a
get the
man.
booze, you get the nibbles. You're gonna be like,
Oh man,
Bro,
we gotta get
mom,
we gotta get off this, man. Let's
my metabolism is fast, bro. My pop's 50 years old and still eat a large piece from Pizza Hut. So yeah, my metabolism ain't slowing down. I just had a
All right,
large
fellas.
pizza last night.
all right, fellas. What's the key victory once against the Commanders? Y'all are killing me. Bree, go ahead and talk to me. Oh,
The
man,
victory
y'all
against the
are-
Commanders is that the whole team has to have fanny packs whenever they go out of town.
They ain't gonna do it, man.
No. In all seriousness, it's to speed the clock up in Carson's head. Get him to play hero ball. Make him get him down. Get him down quick in the game, and Carson's gonna start playing hero ball like nobody's business. Nothing makes that man start wanting to play hero ball like a 14-0 score in the first or second quarter. Carson's gonna start throwing that thing to people he ain't never even know their first name. He's gonna start trying to run the ball like he don't have nobody's business. Like Terry McLaurin and him probably gonna get into an argument. I'm calling that now. That's my big prediction. So we're gonna see. It's gonna be fun.
I'm going to cruise Saturday. Hold on,
Yo, what cruise line?
Todd, who you cruising with?
Yeah, who you going with?
Oh, to the line.
What cruise line are you going with, and where are you going?
Is that E-Rock's joint?
Huh?
No, E-Rock not doing no cruise. No, E-Rock is having the buses take all the Eagles fans out to.
They got 1,000 Eagles fans going down with Philly sports trips. This is crazy.
Yeah.
Hey, shout out to those. What is it? 10 people that suing the Washington football team for the stadium deal.
Yeah,
the ones that got hurt from the stadium. Shout out, bro. Because that's their responsibility.
That's Kingsman's, isn't it?
Huh?
That's my man.
I seen him on your Instagram. I seen him on your story.
Yeah, yeah, that's my man. That's my boy. That's my boy Andrew. Yeah.
Hey,
I think he has like 75,000.
Have y'all listened to have y'all listened to Antonio Brown's "Put That Shit On"? Put that shit on. Hey, you know what? I'm late.
Hey, that's been a couple of celebrations for touchdowns, and then Diggs did the genuine with the.
I sing it around the house, but around the house I say, "Put that shirt on," because Lex be copying me. So he'll put that shirt on.
Will, what's your 3 keys? What's your 3 keys, Will?
All right, so if y'all don't know this, or if y'all know it, Slay, he get killed by Terry, man. Scary Terry be busting his ass. So we can't have that happen. It's
fast.
But something with Slay, he killed Slay. So all that 1-on-1, they need to bracket Scary Terry. The key thing is
fast,
if you shut everybody else down, Winston's he's gonna go up top anyway, man. You gotta shut the run game down. The only thing can save the Commanders if they can run the ball on us and take the ball out of Wentz' hand. Wentz got the ball, he's gonna go downfield, he's gonna do some dumb shit. So the more they pass, the more opportunities you get because he's gonna hold on to the ball. So he don't have a line like he had in Philly. So or Indianapolis. So it's gonna be difficult for him. But he might surprise us, so we'll see. So that's one key. Slay, the defense gotta play sound. Got like I said, can't let Scary Terry 1-on-1 on Slay all the time. For some reason, he got his number, man. Maybe Slay gonna show us something this week. So and special teams, no more. The Commanders are always by 3 or we blow them out. So we can't have no mistakes on special teams if it's a close game. So that's my 3 things.
All right. Coach, talk to me.
Hey, the biggest one is going to be we got to contain Carson. Regardless of how we feel as Eagles fans, we know Carson can extend the plays with his legs, and everybody knows corners can't cover for that long. If you let one of them wide receivers get open, that's going to hurt our defense.
Yep.
Yeah.
The next one is going to be McLaren. We got to like Will was saying, Slay and McLaren don't have that McLaren owns that ticket. So Gannon needs to step up again, week 3, figure out a way to how you can kind of contain McLaren, which in my head, I think I kind of know how I would do that. But contain him. If you take away their dangerous threat, everything else should happen. Because honestly, their best running back is kind of going through a rehab right now. Because Antonio Gibson, he can do some damage, but if we shut down Dalvin Cook like we did last week, Antonio Gibson's going to be straight. And then this next one is going to be, Washington's front 4, regardless of how y'all feel, Darren Payne, Jonathan Allen, Montez Sweat, and then James Smith-Williams. Luckily, Chase Young is hurt. Luckily, Chase Young is hurt. But that's a dangerous front 4.
Yeah,
so Nick and Shane got to create something, or that play. I won't create something, but that play calling has to be quick, decisive to where Jalen's able to get the ball out quick, or to where Jalen's in a position to where he can still help the offense as far as progressing up the field. So those are my three keys as far as the game Sunday, man.
They lost their center, Commanders.
Oh,
Todd
who
said,
that?
Todd said the Commanders lost their center. Is that true? Anybody know?
They lost their center.
My three
Ooh,
points.
Bahamas, Todd. You didn't say what
3
cruise
points.
line, Todd.
He said
Hey.
quarterback.
Hold on. Phillies were down 3-0. Kyle Schwarber stretches out. We are up. So we're tied 3-3 going in the bottom of the eighth, y'all.
It's football season, bro. Nobody care about the Phillies right now.
Phillies still
Right. I don't know why you you're letting us down. You keep on just feeding them gas.
Look, nobody care about the Sixers until after February.
That's true.
There you will.
But I got my 3 keys, man. First of all, we should be eating on set. We should be getting to the quarterback. He basically to wins because their offensive line isn't all that great, and I think they're on their backups with 3 of them. Also, like Todd said, the center is out. My number 2 is we have to win all 3 phases of the game, and then last but not least, consistency. I want to see finishing out a strong game on both sides of the ball. So, and if we up, man, pedal to the metal, man. I don't want to look back. I'm tired of that.
That cute stuff, right?
Stop hitting the brakes, bro. You know what? Go to the back of the car, take the damn tail lights out, and then pull them brake light bulbs out, bro. Straight gas the whole way through. All right.
Yeah, the center's gone, huh? That's right.
Yeah, Cordell Samuels, and then Dotson. Is it Dotson?
Jahan Dotson from Penn State.
Penn State. Yeah. You gotta worry about it. I think he actually has 15 catches. I think he's up there with AJ Brown, bro.
Do you think Gainwell is going to miss some time this week because he's been fucking up, for lack of a better
You
term?
think he's gonna be in a doghouse this week?
Yeah, they put him in the doghouse quick, bro. Something about
No,
Gainwell.
it's not that. If you look at the play calling, bro, they had select personnel. When they ran like that draw with Boston Scott, I think Scott is actually a better running back suited to run up the middle compared to Miles Sanders.
He's hard
And
to
then
find.
Gainwell is going to be more quick and shiftier when it comes to like the screen plays. And then, like I said, Miles Sanders is going to be your stretch running back. So it's going to go outside regardless of where he can, take advantage of it. So it's just all going to be based on play calling and what the defense is giving and what they're kind of showing. If they're being very aggressive, Gainwell could get some play time because he excels in the screen game. But if they're kind of passive, it could be a Miles Sanders game because like we saw in that first drive, bro, Minnesota was not respecting the run at all. And Miles Sanders ate that up in the first half. So it's going to be a give and take. And I think everybody kind of understands their role and what they do as far as with the play calling scheme. So it's kind of hard to tell because I do not know what Washington is going to do. I think they're going to be aggressive and try and come. But like I tell you on the group, I think a lot of teams is going to be scared to either play man or zone because Jalen just proved he can pick apart a zone defense. And if you play man, he's going to pick that apart as well with his legs. So it's like, what the hell do you do?
That's what I was telling you. Their best bet sometimes is to play base and try to hope the Eagles make a mistake.
Minnesota played nickel that whole game. They at least kept 5 DBs out there because that gives them the better advantage. But at the end of the day,
my question.
Go ahead.
My question is this though: like, what the hell is he thinking? Like, and it goes to show is like, pick your poison because everybody eats, and then everybody eats, man. You're gonna get a game like that. You know what I'm saying?
Everybody's going to eat. They wanted to see if Jalen could pass. He proved, the tape is out there. The ball don't lie. He can throw the rock. So if you play back up and let him throw the ball, he's gonna put it on the money for the most part. So especially at home, come on, man. Like there's no pressure there,
Yeah.
So,
The big thing that the league. This is why, and I've been sitting on this for a minute. I feel like the big reason the league sits on and kind of like doesn't want to give Hurts his just due is for the simple fact that once a mobile quarterback does figure it out, aka like a Lamar or Mike Vick, Mahomes, it's very hard to. You can't account for the extra rusher on the field essentially. So when they have the arm to go ahead and match the legs, it's a hell of a matchup.
Yeah.
Now
Can't
you
spy
know,
them.
that's what it
Spying
comes
them is
down to.
bad. The guys who have like flaws, like McNabb, you can spy him a little bit, right?
Yeah.
But the dudes that don't have any flaws, you're just taking it. You just like playing with 10 players.
I do want to say this. I have to, and King and everybody in Arizona and the Arizona Cardinals organization. I'm sorry, I was completely wrong about Kyler Murray. That boy is one of them ones, yo. That boy is one of them ones. I did not want to believe it. I did not think he was he was that.
He talking about
one of them
Kyler
ones,
Murray
bro.
doing that damn Madden play. He running back and forth up the field until
he can
somebody
run,
got
man.
open and
The only reason I'm saying that is because I have been hearing since he got drafted that he is like he's must see TV. He's this, he's that. He's so much fun to watch. And yeah, I mean, I do admit I have seen some great Kyler plays, but boy, after he lit the Raiders up doing that shit right there, boy.
Yeah.
Bro, he had him so mad, man. Fans wanted to hit him in the face. That's why.
Right, that's what. Yeah, man. I have to. And you know what? I think Jalen is right. Jalen has that. I mean, same exact ability, bro.
Yeah, better than him, man.
Jalen is definitely. I think Jalen.
I think Jalen is smarter because look at that first touchdown.
Yeah.
I can't remember the name for Minnesota, number 24. But Jalen stepped out wide on purpose just to open up that gap. Bro, that was a draw. That was a QB draw like called. That wasn't that was designed for a QB run, and Jalen knew how to create space. Like I think Jalen is understanding the game a lot more better, and the game is finally now slowed down for him.
Slowed down.
It's bro. My only issue with Jalen is you got 3 rushing touchdowns, 1 passing touchdown, 1 interception. You're not going to compete for MVP with rushing touchdowns, bro.
He told me
you gotta win the game with your arm. You gotta win the game with your arm. But as well, if the defense is giving it to you, take it, bro.
And
I'm not mad at it.
And what you just said right there, I think it's kind of a little bit of Jalen. I think, and this is, I'm not worried about an MVP. I don't care. But honestly,
I don't care about an MVP. Bring me to Lombardi, bro.
If we're hosting Lombardis, and it goes to the Joel thing. Like I think he's gonna be Joel, like how Joel Embiid. Like we know what it is with that man. He ain't gonna win MVP though, just because of things. So stuff like that. Look, we don't care about the MVP. Bring us a Lombardi. Bring us home a championship. Those are the only things we care about. We want titles. All that other stuff is wall decoration, and at the end of the day, it means about as much as a piece of toilet paper with my boogers on it. You know, it don't mean nothing in the long run.
I've been saying that Jalen's a better passer than Lamar from the get-go.
ECG said it best, bro. Hey, and that goes to what Jalen did in his offseason. He apparently Jalen is understanding or his ears to the streets, and he knows he got to get better.
Yeah. And it's even add on to that. Even with the mechanics that improved, the game is slowing down for him, and he's smart. He's smart he's just playing intelligent football.
Trust his guy too.
And he does. AJ Brown makes a big difference.
As we saw.
He makes a big difference.
Removing Rager from the
on top of that, I think what people are also missing, man, is just he's in the same system. He hasn't done that since high school.
Right.
He's in the same system, and it's like, okay, I got it. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah,
killing it, bro.
And you gotta remember all those passes that people dropped last year, all the blame went to him. Right?
Yep.
Yeah, it went to him. They didn't say, what they kept, his arm, blah. He doesn't have. You've seen him time after time make plays last year that were NFL caliber and stud type plays. That flat foot, the Quez last year, the San Francisco game. Come on, man. That's a throw. You got to have an arm to make that throw. So, end of the day, you're seeing what it is when you got guys that catch the ball. And Goddard, you got to start making those tight end catches, bro. Can't be dropping it.
ECG, right again. Because King said this yesterday. You wanna say what you said on Hey Poppy about when he threw the touchdown to Quez? Because this is exactly what you saying.
Yeah, so his stance and the way that he did a 180 with the way he opens up his hips, he sets his shoulders, and his release is so much quicker. You know what I'm saying? Because his mechanics are down. He knows, and he's not putting his eyes down. He understands. That was broken. That was a broken play on the defense, and he just took advantage. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
he is basically taking the steps that the defense making mistakes. Oh, okay, cool. All right, bomb. He's throwing bombs, but you can tell. But look at the one pass play that he was rolling left. The regular last year's Jalen would have tucked it in and ran it in. He literally slowed his momentum down. He slowed the momentum down on his body. Open up his shoulders, set a little bit, and deliver that ball. And I think, was it Quez or was it Devontae Smith? Because we got two skinny Batmans.
The one that they called back was to Quez. Yeah, the one they called back was to Quez.
That pass was crazy. One of the best passes I've seen on a throw. And I think he's probably one of the best passing quarterbacks on the run.
I think last year he started to make that transition. You could see it where normally he would take off and run. He started to slide in the pocket, slide down the line of scrimmage, start making those plays. So I think in the offseason, even with that Tom Brady Passing Academy.
Yeah.
Hey,
my thing is this though. Would you? How much? Jalen's like, yo, here's a blank check. I mean.
He's in the blank check.
No, the comments are coming in right now. He is trying to get paid, but
he's trying to get paid.
He always pays their quarterback.
The two number one picks are going to be the most important thing because can I interest you in two pass rushers, two edge rushers?
Yes.
Can I interest you in the safety of the future?
As long as it ain't my boy Marcus, bro, because look, he's fucking balling right now.
Hey, I'm just saying that you guys are coming in with the comments right now. Nobody.
Coaching QBs and playing the position.
Always plays.
Nobody's gonna outwork. Coaching QBs playing position. I love seeing this, bro. Shout out to ECG, bro, because he's on it when it comes. Because that's the one thing I hate when I coach high school youth football. The one thing I hate is these youth kids, predominantly black, they go straight off athleticism, and I'm like, bro, if you score yourself up, get a good base, you can make that run. I mean, that throw on a run. And then the same thing in a high school. And it is a lot more accurate. Like, bro, mechanics will win you games, regardless of how athletic you are. It's like, I'm in Oklahoma. Bro, I tell my team, we the San Antonio Spurs of football. We not that athletic, so we going to go straight off fundamentals. If we all run the route, how I teach it to you, bro. And every coach I've coached against is be like, yo, your boys because I know I don't got top athletes. I don't coach in the hood, so we got to focus on fundamentals.
So
Hurts realize that, bro. Hurts realize mechanics plus his athleticism is going to help him a lot more.
It is.
You gotta look at there's a tape out there where Phil Sims is talking about Bill Walsh. I think it's Bill Walsh is in the light, and he's saying that when Bill Walsh worked him out, he was like, "Hey, all that arm, I don't need that. I need you to touch easy, nice, easy." Yeah. And he said that made him such a much better quarterback. Bill working him out and telling him to take that extra oomph off the ball. You don't need that. You need the receiver to catch it, right? Yeah. So that's that goes a long way to knowing. Like McNabb. He never knew how to throw a ball to somebody that was close. Like, bro, you throwing it in the dirt, you throwing it a million miles an hour.
Yeah. So, and the thing do you think before all the? I'm sorry.
No, go ahead.
Do you? Okay, this is my question on the development into where Jalen was at and then where he is at now. Do you think a lot of it he wanted to show and prove his arm strength, that he had an arm, he had talent, that he could throw the ball?
No. I think.
Do you think it was that until? And then hold on, let me finish the question, and then you can get it. So
damn,
now and into now where he's like, yo, I can throw the ball, but I'm gonna have to throw the ball with some touch and make sure that it gets there and it's in the delivery because the delivery is everything. You know what I'm saying? You think it's that, and the whole progression of the throw, because his back foot has changed, his opened up his hips has changed. The ball just comes out quicker. Do you think it was that?
No, I think he's got guys that can run routes now. That last year he only had two guys that can run routes. Like Goddard could run tight end routes, and Devontae could run wide receiver routes. The rest of them, like Quez, is a lot better than he was. You saw Quez get better throughout the year, but
Right.
Rager, whoo, and Ward didn't get any. The guy that could run routes with Devontae got no play because of Rager, so he was mandated on the field. So I think he's showing you that he can.
I think it's just. I don't think it's. I think what ECG is saying here, like you guys just said, it was not so much about. I think he was using it. We know he's a workout beast. I think he was using more arm strength instead of finessing the ball. Like we said for a long time, it's about that elastic kind of whipping the arm more or less instead of forcing the ball. That always is going to get. I mean, since Pee Wee ball, that I've been told that was going to always be better than anything else. But I think for Hurts, I think he's known that he's had the ability, and I think him being the humble guy that he is, he was just waiting for the perfect moment to go ahead and do it. Because I don't think I could say this about any other professional athlete, not even just football. I think Hurts truly, really does care about the team over himself. I think he cares about winning over himself, and I think he knew eventually I'm going to get my chance. Week 1 wasn't the week that I needed to do it. We saw what the defense was, but you know what? We're seeing how they're playing me in week 2. Set my feet. Here's my chance. Let me show everybody what I really am made of, and show them the improvement. And I think really this is this kid's makeup, man, and I love it. I love it. Like, and I do, and I do see everybody in the comments saying we think he's going to take a team friendly deal. I think Hurts is once again smart enough to know he deserves to get paid. He also knows that having the surrounding cast around him is going to go ahead and keep him successful. So it does have to be a give and take. And I think him and Cowie are going to have a collaboration. And I think we might even be talking about a little bit of incentives built into a deal. We'll see.
Oh yeah.
I mean, it's a big market, man. You're in Philadelphia, so unlike like certain people in big markets, they still want all the money. Okay,
Yeah.
you know.
No,
How does that work out for you? You see how
Jalen understands, bro. And then remember, AJ is gonna be in his ear when it comes to that contract negotiation. So he'll be like, "Hey, bro, look, just do this, blah 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 blah." But as well, his agent is from where? Oklahoma. So she gonna make sure she make that smart move and get him taken care of. Shout out to Nicole Lynn. I met her out here.
That was a good comment you just made, actually, Marcus. Because what AJ Brown got paid, but what his deal was 100.
Yeah, but it doesn't go to.
He took a little pay cut.
Yeah, his team that's what I'm getting at. His team wasn't one of these like crazy because we saw the market kind of get reset with the bullshit in the beginning of the free agency. But I think we did all kind of say that his extension was actually really team friendly compared to what the market was saying. But I got to pull it up real quick because I know it was.
So go ahead.
And it
you got to read it. I'm just gonna keep walking.
So with EG's go ahead.
Go ahead. One of y'all.
I know.
Who wants to read out loud, class?
He got 4 years.
He said he's going to the store. We're reading like a robot. My bad. No, my bad. I didn't mean that.
He got very team friendly deal. He got a 4-year extension with what he would get for $100 million, but $57 million is guaranteed, and $23 million of it is a signing bonus. Very team friendly. We get.
Remember,
it's not going to gouge us every year. We're going to be able to pay AJ. If I'm not mistaken, that's very close to what Fletcher Cox got on a 5-year deal. Well, we signed him 5 years ago. So.
Oh yeah. Okay.
And the salary cap goes up next year anyway, so they're not. So.
And you know who's? And we're probably not going to be paying Fletcher next year. Sorry to say it, guys. But if the pass rush shows up, these young boys show up. Fletcher's probably not getting a big deal extension. Hargrave is probably going to get his walking papers and going to get the 10th free agency. Derek Barnett, we already got him for the hometown discount. BG already got a cheap deal. If he stays, we're not really paying too much to him. So we're going to be able to afford these guys because we got young guys coming in.
Cool.
And then I think Mark said it in the comments, and then as well, I'm reading what ECG is saying, bro.
Which one are you reading?
The one about I got it, but
Yeah,
Mark
yeah,
said something about. But basically, Jalen is finally understanding the play calling is made for a certain reason. Like when us coaches are putting plays together, we're basing it off of a position. Hey, if we're running a mesh route, you're reading the middle linebacker, bro. If the middle linebacker bells, this is who you hit. If the middle linebacker drops or crashes into that receiver, then you're hitting behind him. I think he's finally now catching on and drinking the Kool-Aid and understanding, okay, this is the actual read on these plays instead of, oh, Quez is fast, he should be open down there. Or, oh, no, this is whatever, X, Y, and Z. Like, no, the plays are drawn up to a certain reason because we're basing off of, hey, we want you to read this one player and react off of whatever, or your actions should be based off of that player's reaction. And and I think he's now catching on to it because, bro, he's getting rid of the ball a lot quicker compared to what he did last year.
Yeah.
And it's finally now he's understanding those reads. Oh, DB did this, bet this is where the ball's supposed to go. Oh, middle linebacker, bet that's where the ball. Oh, safety bit, Quez wide open now for sure. Like he's understanding that. And then as well with the RPO, yeah, he ran it at OU with Lincoln Riley. I'm not sure if he ran the RPO that much at Alabama, but he's understanding now, like, hey, these are your reads and your progression when it comes to the RPO. And now that, like I've been saying, the game's finally now slowed down. He's understanding it. He's now like, all right, this is what I should be doing, X, Y, and Z.
He's like guys that make plays too, coach. Like last year, if Rager's open, I'm like, I'm not gonna get rid of the ball fast. I
don't even think it's the players, man. I think it's the QB finally understands now the play calling and the method behind the madness. He finally bought into the system. Is like, all right, I'm gonna have trust in y'all. This is where I need to go. Will sound like Madden.
Rager's his dad. I mean, Jalen Hurts. His dad's a coach, so he's gonna buy into the system, man. I can't see him not buying into the system.
Yeah, but listening to what your coach and then listen to your actual coach is telling you is different. Like I tell all these kids, like, hey, I know your dad coached you up growing up, but I need you to be coachable. I need you to run the offense the way it's intended to run. I'm not going to change my offense because you're a mobile quarterback. No, the offense is designed a certain way to run a certain way. So I need you to learn how to run the offense the way I intentionally designed it because there's a method behind the madness, not because you're the fastest damn kid on the field. No, if that's the question. We're going to run just sweeps all game. But I need you to learn how to run this game because at the end of the day, if I'm playing a team and their cornerback is ass, I already have 10, 15 plays designed to attack that corner.
Yeah, I get it. You don't have to convince me. We saw Wentz do exactly what not buying to do and do what the fuck he wanted to do, and our fans say Doug can't call plays. Dude, the route combo's there. Go to the guy that you're supposed to, and you look at it to see the play develop. Oh, guess what? The D-back fell down. That would have been a big play, Wentz, even though it looked like 3 yards. So it's important that you follow the offense. I got you. You're running a route combo for what? So somebody can get open. That's what it is. I mean, if you don't throw to that guy, then who are you going to? Zach Ertz?
But if everybody tune in tomorrow, I'll break down how Sirianni and Shane is exactly drawing up these planes to help Hurts to the maximum extent.
Hey, can you give him a little? Can you give him a little sample taste? Just a little something that.
Yeah, it was a little sample.
Okay, a little sample. I'll go to the first quarter. This should have been third and. I think this was 3rd and 2 or 3rd and 3. You got Jalen in the pistol. Zach Pascal is actually in the backfield in the fullback position, and you got Miles Sanders the tailback. Zach Pascal goes out like he's about to block, which would be a rub route, and goes into a drag route. Meanwhile, you got not Zach Ertz. Dallas Goedert, he's running a speed out route. Jalen basically pocket closes. Jalen rolls out, and he's basically reading off to the corner. I think this is the one he threw to Zach Pascal. Zach got the first, and then we're able to move the chains. But the corner bailed on that play to go cover Dallas Goedert. So he's literally reading off of the corner on that play to figure out who exactly is he throwing to the ball to, and he threw exactly to Zach Pascal. Corner belt, that's easy read. Get the first down, keep going from there. Right. So
and this right here is basically, Marcus is going to be coach is going to be breaking down the tape. But what I was saying was Jalen Hurts was hitting 16 for 16 wide open wide receivers. Letting the game come to him. When I was at the game and I was watching some of the routes and things that were going on. All right, one thing I definitely want to rant about, the one on the pass interference, that was bullshit. That was not pass interference. That was bullshit. I just want to say that.
The Devontae Smith pass interference call?
That was bullshit.
You didn't even touch that down.
Didn't even touch him.
That was a good.
My bad. I got off subject.
No. Go ahead. Keep going, King.
That's another example of the refs keeping the other team in the game.
No, that's the refs wanting damn camera time, bro. If the NFL stopped fucking being so frugal and hired full-time referees like the NBA, these refs would actually know what they're doing. Bro, once the season is over, these refs got to find second jobs because they're not full-time refs in the NFL.
Hold on. I'm not jacking. Hold on. Guys. They're not jacking that. These cats are making six figures.
They're making six figures, Marcus.
Are they making six figures?
They're making six figures, yeah. NFL referees make six figures a year.
Lawyers. Yeah, they're professionals, bro.
They make good money throughout those.
But there was things like I said, when he was hitting it. I'm sorry, you guys kind of ran over me on that one. What I'm saying, when he's letting the game come to him, and there were some shots I seen, and I was like, wow, he's okay. Oh, he's taking it. It's finally clicking. We finally have, and I know it's just 2 weeks, and I'm taking this by week, pumping up my chest, saying go Birds and being rude and being stupid. What I'm saying is, I think Jalen Hurts in this win was impactful, and it was a statement. He is alive.
No, for sure. I think the thing about it is, I think you hit it on the head. In 17, when we saw the success that we saw in 17, the first, I'll say, it wasn't until the Giants game we started believing. So it's like the team has to make you buy in and believe. Just like these players are buying into whatever the coach is giving them each season, we have to buy in, even though we're already fans, but you do have to buy into this season's team. So it's like when you start seeing Hurts make these plays, these passes, you start seeing the defense and Gannon shut down certain plays, you start believing a little bit more. Y'all leave my cousin alone. So what if he's drinking Foster's?
Foster's? They don't even know what this is.
What's wrong with Foster's? I never actually had a Foster's, but
you don't know. It's just an oil
I ain't never had a Foster's. So
but I know they like it down under. And I wanted to do something with you guys real quick, if you guys don't mind.
This shit.
Can
we do a quick activity, because I'm talking with my chest, and I believe this, and I think you guys, because I don't think it sounds crazy, because it does go what we're saying, we believe in this team, right?
Yeah.
So King, against the Commanders, win or loss?
Awesome win.
Marcus?
That's a win.
Yeah. Will?
It's a blowout dub.
Jaguars, Will, win or loss?
Dub.
King?
I think that's a loss. I think it's going to be that'll be the game that we get trapped.
Marcus?
That's a win, right. But that's a close one.
I think next week might be that.
It's a division game. That's the reason why this week. Yeah. But I feel this week we will win. But the Jaguars, Doug P coming back to Philadelphia is going to be
emotional.
Yeah,
Eagles, Cardinals. We're all in the desert together. Marcus, win or loss?
That's an L.
King?
I think we win by 3. I think it's going to be either 2 or 3 points.
Will?
10 or more. They can't stop our run game.
There we go. Cowboys. Marcus, win or loss?
That's home. That's win.
That's a win.
Will?
Against the new Tom Brady? Oh, man.
What?
Oh, the Cowboys fan. You didn't see it, man? You didn't see it? They call my man the new Tom Brady.
That's crazy because that comment when I read that I couldn't believe it.
Oh my God!
What?
That's why
The new Tom Brady.
I put it in our chat, bro. It's too much.
Steelers, October 30th. Win or loss, guys.
That's a dub.
So dub. Is that at Philly or is it?
And then
we always win at Philly.
Win or loss on November 3rd.
They better not lose when I'm at that fucking game.
What game is that?
The Texans, bro.
In Houston.
Texas so disrespectful. Damn, debuting their red helmets and shit. That better be a damn dub for us, boy.
Oh, man.
So what I
and then I don't know how I'm gonna feel with King at the crib and we take that L because Buffalo's gonna kind of be.
I'm gonna tell y'all guys like this.
I can get a hotel.
I see us going undefeated to the bye, bro.
To the bye, we're undefeated to the bye.
Yeah, I see we're undefeated to the bye.
You see us going undefeated to week 7.
Yeah.
Bro, who on the schedule scares us? Like I said in the group chat, though, Minnesota was the only team that kind of scared me.
Exactly.
None of those teams on the schedule can stop.
But Minnesota set the blueprint for it.
But that's week 1, though. That's week 1. You're still in preseason.
Bro,
we've had
besides Aaron Jones and Aaron Rodgers, who on that offense scares me?
I'm just, bro, it's Aaron Rodgers, bro.
This is
Aaron so you tell me a bunch of rookies against Bradbury, Slay, and Avonte Maddox, and you still got CD Deuce and Marcus Epps.
They can't stop the run game.
Randall Cobb is not a rookie.
Randall Cobb is on the way down, bro. He's on the escalator going down.
Man.
He's leaving the airport.
I'm just saying, this makes sense. It is Aaron Rodgers, the most talented passing quarterback we've seen in decades.
Yeah, and that Owasco is probably fucking his damn QBR up.
King, you don't believe it at all because we've had Aaron Rodgers' number through the Dougie P era and through the Nick Sirianni era. So that was when he actually had a wide receiver that was competent and could take our heads off. So you think without having that boy that moved out here to the desert,
and then their defense, man, they can't stop the run.
We can stop it. We can gas.
And the one dude that just scared me on not Pittsburgh, Green Bay, went to fucking Minnesota. Zadarius Smith.
Yeah,
and he left.
The one
thing A-Rod don't have an O-line. Their defense don't scare me. Well, you got them 2 other boys from Georgia. Whoop-de-doo.
You guys ain't even seen the run game.
I'm just saying, it's Aaron Rodgers.
Look, no knock on Aaron Jones. That's the homie. I'm gonna support him, but bro, Green Bay don't scare me.
Nobody scares me because if
we're taking their team the past 3 times. Carson beat him with no receivers. Like Carson and
running the ball.
I'm not going off no record by what we beat them 3-4 years ago. I'm not doing.
But we've been doing it the past 3
Packers. Because if we want to do that, 4 or 5 years ago, Packers put 50 points on us.
Rico, is the game in Philly or in Green Bay?
In Philly. He did that in Philly.
Fuck no, Green Bay's not beating us. What type of?
Thank you.
Last time they put 50 on
us. These Devils.
I hear what he's saying. But
I'm not like I said, I'm not saying one of those. I'm just Aaron Rodgers. Like
hey,
you have
to
chase Aaron
Rodgers. What did the commander say? Rep it hard or get lost.
Like I said in the group, there's only one person on our schedule that scares me, and if they utilize this person the right way, that can be a difference maker, and that's Micah Parsons. But literally, that is the only game.
They can't stop the run.
If you understand how to stop Micah and you scheme against him, our offense can excel. But if fucking Nick Sirianni and Shane Steichen do not create I'll say this: the Minnesota game gave me confidence of us playing Dallas because the only person in Dallas that scared me was Micah Parsons because of
good man.
Just because he wins every battle when it comes to the blitz, but because. Shane Steichen and Nick, I'm confident going against.
Dallas isn't that good though.
No, it's not Dallas, but bro, in order to put up points, you got to be able to scheme against the defense you're playing against. So the only person on Dallas that scares me, and like I said in the group, Micah Parsons is going to probably play a QB spy against Jalen Hurts. If you take away Hurts and then you force him to use his arm to win the games, you were kind of iffy. But the Minnesota game kind of answered that question. Jalen can beat you with his arm. So now it's like, hey, what do you want to do? Because nobody's going to go man up against AJ and win that battle. Who's going to out route or who's going to basically be able to cover Devontae Smith on a route? And then what linebacker is going to cover Dallas Goedert?
Not.
And then you got to load the box to stop the run.
Exactly. So Mike is standing in the middle of the field doing nothing, and he's going to get gassed. So that's what I'm saying. They got to come. Dallas should try to. I think Dallas. They always hype people like their defense is good. Not really. It's not that good. It really is.
I said Monday night game.
Mike is good. Flat out.
No, Mike is good. But like I said, Monday night's game became a head scratcher for every defensive coordinator in the NFL on how the hell do I stop Eagles offense? Because regardless of what I do, I'm still leaving something open. Right. You really cannot play, regardless of whatever type of defense you play. Cover 3, cover 4, cover 6, man up, zone, load the box. You can't beat it because Jalen just answered them questions Monday. Bro, run zone, I'm going to pick you apart. Run man, I'm going to run the ball. You got to either play me or Miles.
We got to save this. We got to save this for tomorrow because you giving it away up.
Way too much.
But yeah, but we're an hour and 55 minutes into this thing. We got 5 minutes, man. I'm gonna let y'all go. I gotta check on the wife and kid because I'm on the East Coast.
Yeah.
Let's do a cop, man. Let's do cop of the week. Y'all cop anything?
Yeah.
Let me see. What's up?
So I got my one cop, King. It came in the mail. Appreciate it.
See. Yes, sir.
That John came in the mail. And then I got my other cop. I had to go pick that up Friday.
Okay.
Got to upgrade the phone. I went from the 8 Plus to the 14 Pro. So definitely
you just skipping.
So what kind of 40 you got, man?
He got that Modelo.
Oh yeah, I got the Modelo.
That's all they had, man, at the joint in the court side.
They didn't have my Miller Genuine Drive.
Hold up. Yo, Reed, where's your cop of the week?
You got it. Go on.
Oh, yeah, my bad. I do got it. My bad.
What's his cop of the week?
Let me give him my cop.
Who else put up?
It just came in.
Well, I did have some new pins in. I showed these on yesterday.
Oh, you grabbed that at Lids the other day?
Yeah, I grabbed it for him. You know I wouldn't. I had to grab it for him. Let's grab that for him.
So on the other one too.
Damn, Rico, bro. I'm tallying this shit up, bro.
My wife, bro. You my wife. My wife got how much has it cost you?
Rico, let me hold something, man. Let me hold something.
I'm broke, baby. This one's
awesome. That goes with my my jersey.
Bro.
My Stars jersey.
I'll pick you up one too.
I'm a little bit more excited about that one than I
got this for $10.
Yeah, bro, that's
shit, hell yeah! That go on my Philly Stars jersey.
Yeah, so that's the Negro League, Philadelphia Stars right there, though. But wifey, appreciate wifey. Got me the NBA James on.
Aww.
Yeah, appreciate wifey.
I know you copped something from that vintage.
This one is crazy.
Yeah.
This one.
That one is crazy, King.
Is that black and gold?
Yeah, the black and gold with the gold UV. Crazy.
Something like that. Yeah,
bro, wait till I fucking move to Houston, bro. My game about to get crazy.
Once you move to Houston, I'll tap you in because you know what's really wild? That the Texas hat community is crazy.
She got me this, and then
is that a track jacket?
Yeah, on the sleeve. See the sleeves?
Bro, you live in Arizona. When you gonna wear that?
It rains in Arizona. It get cold in Arizona.
I don't get cold. 70 degrees ain't cold in Arizona.
But first of all, let's be honest. Let's be honest. I travel a lot. So you know me.
That's a good. I like that yellow brim card. I like that yellow
type, right? I saw it. I was like, oh, I gotta get that.
But y'all let me know, man. If y'all want one, I can get this for you.
Yeah, let me know how much. I'll send it to you.
Even though I'm never gonna wear this, I might have to pluck this patch off right here. Yo.
Yeah, that patch. I like that patch.
I'm with you on that. Will I barely got into wearing like camo gear because I don't want to wear what I wear to work.
Don't go with nothing though. You know what I mean? Like they give you this
unless you wear a black tee, bro, a black tee and some khaki pants, or khaki shorts.
Yeah, but the camo don't ever go with any other camo. Is what I'm saying. If you buy a jersey, you be like, damn, that's almost it. But yeah. So
what's the patch on that? That's the World Series patch.
Oh wait, yeah, it's World Series patch.
Hey, as military members or former military members, how do y'all be feeling about the salute to service thing?
What?
So, I've always had an issue with that, just because I understand the purpose behind it, but at the end of the day, bro, if you're gonna really do like a salute to service, bro, put like the name of a fallen soldier on the back of your uniform. That's a true salute to service. Well, like, I understand everybody want to wear their camo, but it's actually, it's 6 fucking different military branches, and we all don't wear the same shit.
That's true. That's what I always wondered about. That's why I was always curious about it.
But like, if you the Eagles, bro, put whoever is a fallen military soldier from Pennsylvania, that goes on your uniform. And at the end of the game, you raffle that jersey off. The proceeds go to either the family or the Wounded Warrior Foundation or some type of like veteran affair program. That's always been my deal.
No, but I don't. It does. Do you think it has to be necessarily a fallen soldier? Because I feel like you need to pay. I feel like you need to pay attention. I think.
Hold on, one at a time.
I feel like you need to sometimes, like, there's a lot of soldiers out there, man. They come home and they don't get the love or the respect that they need, and they have PSD. You know what I'm saying? And that's real serious, man. I feel like that's one of those things, like, you know, these guys, YouTube guys, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you two guys, you gave up your choice of, you know, of being a cat, like you gave a choice for me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I went and played college basketball. You know what I mean? I went and played college basketball. I wasn't fighting. I didn't give time to, you know what I mean? You guys went through getting yelled in the face, running 5 miles a day, push-ups and sit-ups, and you know what I mean, and you know, you gave up your freedom, bro, like, for this country. And on top of that, man, you're African American, you're black man. You know what I'm saying? Like, that stuff is serious, man.
I think is other.
I salute to both of y'all.
There's numerous ways you can show support to the military without throwing. We're gonna go camouflage, and that's just a band-aid to basically cover everything. If you're really about helping out, like, military outreach, like, there's so many programs out there y'all can get involved with. There's so many organizations y'all can partner with as far as to show that support compared to just like, we're going to throw a Band-Aid over it. But, you know, that's up to the organization to make that leap. But as well, that's up to the league, because they do have guidelines they have to follow that are set by the league. So, like, even with me out here coaching, we can't, like, out here coaching, bro, we can't wear pink all of October. We got to pick one game, October of the month. That's our cancer awareness game. Yeah. Like, bro, when I was growing up in high school, October was cancer awareness month. So the same thing with military. Like, bro, y'all got to pick and choose, like, how y'all want to do it. Like, don't just do the political route and be like, yeah, we're helping the military. No, be legit. There's people out there that really fucking need it. The VA system is broke, man. Help them people that truly can benefit from, like, whatever y'all doing.
VA be trying to kill people.
Fuck me. Like, not in that guard, but like, bro, I'm good. Help those people that have actually went through, like, Vietnam, World War II. Like, they went through some shit. Bro, my first deployment was to Miami, Florida to help for hurricane relief. Like, that ain't shit. Help them dudes that really, like, need the help. Help Will, bro. He really needs the help.
I'm good.
He said,
when I get my 100% from the VA, I'm at 90 now. When I get my 100% from the VA, they got to go back in time to pay me. I'm getting a yacht.
Hey, I got 8 more years before I retire, bro. I can't wait for that time.
I got 12 years, bro. 12 years.
Let me get a word in, man. Please. Man.
One goal I have for this podcast is I want to get you and Will to that Eagles practice where they wear the orange numbers, because, you know, that's for the military members. And
no, orange is for the gun violence.
Nah, they do it for the military when they have that practice. That one practice.
They wear the
No, the
camo. They
military
wear
is
the
the
camo.
camo with
They
the
wear
green.
camo. Orange is for gun violence.
Camo, and then they actually give it to the members that are there at the.
I'm good, man. I've been to
practice,
Lehigh, bro.
Then they give you the jersey.
I've been to
Will,
Lehigh.
that show how old Will is, bro.
I've been to Lehigh.
They haven't been at Lehigh since damn.
Yeah.
That's better
Whoa,
than
what
any practice that you gonna see nowadays, though. Because at Lehigh, you got to eat lunch with them. Man, Lehigh was the bomb. Mark, tell him Lehigh. Boom.
I've been to Lehigh.
You've been to Lehigh, you know. It ain't been that
Lehigh's
long,
dope.
man.
It ain't been that long. It was like what 2000.
Yeah, something like that. Right?
Nah, they haven't been to Lehigh since Doug Peterson.
Yeah, it's been a minute. Like McNabb was there in the beginning,
And then they started doing the practice at Novacare.
Yeah,
it was like 2001, 2002.
But bro, if you really want to do something for the military, I shit you not, every military base got turf field. Y'all can have practice on base as long as y'all can pass the background check.
Well, no, that won't happen. That won't happen, dude. You got to remember. You also got to remember that's insurance purposes. Like I'm into that, so you don't want that.
It's doable because I was tasked to try and get the Oklahoma City Thunder on Tinker, but because they have players from international locations, they don't want to run their information through the National Criminal Information System. So,
but one thing I do want to put on notice, man. And retouched the points on it yesterday at his podcast, Hip Hop Podcast. Puerto Rico, man, please go look up like how to help these people out, man. Shout out to our Puerto Rican family. That's all I grew up with. That's all I grew up with when I was growing up in New Jersey. So please, man, if y'all can go help. I just donated money to the Crazy Legs Foundation. You know what I mean? I just felt like, and majority of us, man, we're blessed. Sometimes, you gotta look in the mirror and yourself and go, man, did I do enough today? Did I help somebody out? And I feel like sometimes, that's really important. Sorry, guys, my voice is damn near gone because yelling. You
was at the game Monday.
And then going to pop shop.
Marcus. So anyway.
Right.
Power infrastructure is bad down there, man. And anything y'all can do to help out with that, get on your local government or whatever. They need to fix that down there. That's been bad ever since. And when they release that water from El Yunque, that's the rainforest, because they hold water up there. They don't have any power, so how are they going to know what's coming? So it's crazy. If you don't know what happened, then you're going to need to check up on it real quick so you educate.
Go ahead, Reed.
No, I mean, you guys said it all. I said everything I had to say on it. I mean, bro, we know what it is. I'm not going to beat a dead horse. I bought one or two less hats this week and made sure I donated to the cause. If you go back and watch Hey Poppy, I told you guys about Crazy Legs and how he's a good reputable source. Help out. I mean, that's at the end of the day, we're all human. We're all people. We always talk about helping all these other countries. Puerto Rico's part of the U.S. So
it's the Americans, man.
Let's help out at home,
man. Yeah, for sure. And I got a house down there. We need help.
I don't even know what my family house is looking like out there right now. So with this, I haven't been able to talk to my cousin yet. So I mean, I know he's good. So that's like not the issue, but it's just the fact that we don't know what the situation is there. So I'm looking at it like it's probably an L at this point, but we shall. It all
depends, man. Yeah.
Nah, I got some behind the scenes info. So it's the same thing when 2017 when Maria hit Puerto Rico. So that's why I got deployed to Miami. We were flying them out from Puerto Rico to Tyndall Air Force Base, and then we were redirecting them to different locations as far as like lodging and stuff.
Yeah, I'm not worried. I'm not necessarily worried about anybody being hurt. I mean, people are hurt. There's people that are staying because a lot of people stay in the villages. So my family is from Aguadilla. Luckily for us, we're higher up in the mountains, so we're away from like the mainland and stuff like that. So this doesn't really affect my hometown as much, my family's hometown as much. I mean, it's still like flooding and stuff, but it's not to the degree that we've seen with some of these other places.
It's a systemic problem.
Your family's from the same side too, right?
Our family is from like Nawabo, Las Piedras, like over by where Roosevelt Road used to be on the east side of the island. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, man.
So
Yeah, man. So, yo, prayers for Puerto Rico, man. You
Yeah.
guys got any last minute, any words for last minute before we get up out of here?
Who knew? God did, and Jalen Hurts. Swoop Boys, baby.
Swoop Boys.
Super
Fellas,
Bowl.
y'all good?
Hey, wish me luck.
Hey, what you doing?
We might have a new Eagles fan en route, so I'm waiting to hear the word.
Hey.
Like that.
And I hope you get your papers so you can get the hell up out of Dodge, man. Get the hell up out of Dodge, man. Will, you got any last words?
Hey man, everybody stay up. Remember, it's just week 2, right? We ain't seen the full thing, the full show, everything. We ain't seen all guns blazing yet. So stay patient. If we lose a game, don't freak out. It's 17 games in the season. So we going.
NFL is a marathon, it's not a sprint.
Yeah.
So I definitely want to say thank you for tuning in to Swoop Boys. Y'all had the comment jumping. We've been on here for like 2 hours and it was popping. So I appreciate y'all, man. Thank you for tuning in to Swoop Boys. Yo, win or lose, we still fly. Go Birds. Yeah.
Go Birds.
Oh, Birds.
Eagles, fly. Boy, you know how we do this. Smitty up the bill, Booby on the wheel. Jalen the AJ thing, how we put it still fight. Eagles, fight. Oh, you know we gon' do that. BG, big player, Bonte, Bradbury, pick 6 in the bag. Boy, sweaty on the line, flash that with him. Boy, the Kobe gon' get him, constant, hit him. Boy, and my dog big as my lot of switching names up. Should be Philly, got it sold up, bro. Why bars? Boy.